Oh, I feel for my brother. Feel for my brother. You know, a lot of my brothers are dead and gone, but they've been hanging on the block a little too long. What can I say? I hope they live to see a brighter day. And the ones that are doing fine.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome back.
Waiting for the growl, dude. That's when I start.
Welcome back to podcast number 10, the first ever podcast number 10. Nights at the patio table. We got a couple special guests. Yep. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah. I'm Joey, Cody's brother. Grew up in the neighborhood, actually. It's kind of funny because I was just telling them, I pulled in, saw a guy driving a golf cart with a cooler that said just divorced on it. I said, geez, man, this neighborhood never changes, dude. I've been here in 20 years, dude. Doesn't change at all.
My bad. Go
What's your name?
No, it's all right. I was waiting on my room.
I was going to introduce. Go ahead.
My name is Ron. Cousins with these two jokers, and just met this cult leader to my right, so we're good to go.
They're drinking the juice tonight.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Where's that Jim Jones?
Jim Jones.
That perp.
What? Who didn't Charles Manson have people like do like a mass suicide?
I think
Were
that's
they, like,
After
drank
the
a
mass
bunch of juice
murder that he
together?
had him do, maybe.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know. What name? Didn't they make a movie about that? I don't know.
I'm not well read on my
Yeah,
cult leaders.
I don't really follow serial killers that often.
We're not. No, that's for white girls.
He gone. Nope, he gone.
So what's going on, guys? This is I mean, as we're recording, July 5th, just got done with the holiday. How was it? Did you guys get in any trouble? Did you just kick it?
Kicked it, man. Had I don't know, 20 people down. It was pretty cool. It's some fireworks, it's some food.
It's a good amount.
Enjoyed it, man. We got little kids, so I was always against buying fireworks. I was like, it's just like lighting money up. Just
It's
waste of money,
right?
you know? Now that I got kids, dude, it's like I found myself wasting money all the time.
Oh yeah, every week, especially at Kroger.
Oh.
Dude, go grocery shopping with kids?
Oh, dude.
No, you're dropping a hundo every time you walk in the
Oh,
building.
dude,
Dude.
easy. I just need a couple things.
No, you got to click list everything.
Yeah, you have to.
I haven't tried that yet.
Oh, let them shop for you and you just pick it up, dude?
Yeah.
I even have. I use this app called Instacart. They'll bring it to your door.
Yeah.
Or them click list people are savages. You be in there shopping for groceries, and them click listers just come in with their big old like trailers and just swoop in like, grab this real quick. I'm like, oh, sorry.
He's on the clock, dude.
I'll tell you the worst part about click listing is if you order like lettuce and you get it and like, this is cauliflower. This is like freaking brown.
Get a head of iceberg lettuce and you get cabbage.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I'm going to get this kid some knowledge, dude. Got to separate the difference.
I love click list. Anytime somebody
That
else
is
can
nice.
do it for me, that's why I don't cut my own grass. Telling you,
You
man.
don't cut your own grass?
No. Why would I? The old guy down the street says $20, he'll do it all.
You don't wash your car either? You take it to the automatic wash? And
Yeah, dude.
I do too, though. I got well water, so of course it's going to be all spotty no matter what I do.
yeah, that's
The
true.
Target's the worst, man. You got the dollar bins right when you walk in. And for
Oh,
some
dude,
reason,
I'm there
I
every
go there,
time.
Lydia's like, Dad, I have to have this umbrella that shoots confetti at people or notebooks. How many notebooks you need? You don't even know how to read or
Magnets.
Right.
write.
They know what they're doing with that little dollar thing.
I'm
If they get
telling
them
you.
warmed up, they get fired up. They're like, oh, I got $5 things. What will they go for in the toy aisle?
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Dude. Kids, man.
Yeah.
We're trying
How
to
many
explain
you
it.
got? You just have one?
Two. We got a
Two?
4-year-old girl, Lydia. Shout out if you're going to pay attention to this later. And Wyatt, he's 2. But
Oh,
dude,
man.
just grow up so fast.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's been a journey, but it's been awesome. I was always one that never wanted kids. I was like, don't want kids, don't get married, and it was incredible.
Yeah,
So
that's how it was,
I
too.
encourage it
Yeah.
now, you know, life changing. But man,
It's life changing, but it's not all flowers and rainbows.
No.
It's like not easy
No.
most of the time. Not at all.
heck no.
I wouldn't know, dude, to be honest with you.
No, you go through all that trouble just to get to those little moments where you always remember.
Mm-hmm.
That was well said.
It's funny coming down here. It's like Lydia's like, Dad, what are you doing? What are we gonna do later? I'm like, well, I gotta go to Uncle Bode's. She's like, well, what are we gonna do after? I was like, well, I'll be home at like 5. I don't know. We might have time to like play outside for a few, get ready for bed. She's like, but we can't go play 18 holes. I was like, dude, that takes 4 hours. She goes, well, I'll say we play 18 holes and then you cuddle with the chick and then I go to bed. And I'm like, man, I might. We'll see. But no, she's always wanted to. I can't check the mail without her wanting to go. She's always just around. So
Daddy's girl,
which is cool, man. I'll take it. I mean, I'll enjoy it because you hear they get older, they start going with their friends.
I mean, we did that, right?
Yeah. So you start going with your friends, and then so I'll take every. We were talking earlier, man. Like just working a lot. You can always make more money, but you can't buy more time. So like, if I can get a chance to take a day off, then I'm taking it.
100%.
Take that time.
Yeah.
Make the best of it.
Well, I'll tell you right now, dude. The older they get, the tougher it is.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, didn't you just buy your boy a car for his birthday?
Yeah, I had to buy him a car, try and get him motivated to get a license. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, you got kids old enough for cars and stuff?
Well, I raised my nephew. We've had him for about 6 years now. So
that's beautiful.
So he turned 16, and we wanted to get him a car. I asked him before that. I said, "You gonna get your license?" And he was like, I don't know, because all his buddies drive. So
Yeah, why would I?
Like, I don't know. So I said, well, maybe if we buy him a car, it'll make him want to get a license.
How crazy is that? Like, especially if you live in like a big city or something. Like as popular as like Uber and Lyft and stuff is now, people are probably buying cars way less than it used to be.
I know. And I noticed right now it's hard to find. Well, for one, it's hard to find a used car for a decent price. All the cars, it's maxed out on price. So with everything going on,
sucks too.
It's like buying a house right now, dude.
Even now,
worst time to buy a house. It's like a good time to sell.
People are selling their cars, and they're like, "Man, I know what I have." You got like 180,000 miles on a car, and they're like, $3,000. I know what I have.
Yeah.
What's worse than that is when you see that Craigslist ad that says extra clean. You get over there and ain't a clean spot on the whole car.
Runs and drives good, no cat on it.
It
doesn't run and drive good.
Yeah. It's a 93. What do you expect? I expect it to be clean. I don't
Needs
know.
an exhaust.
Must be buying from somebody that doesn't use ClickList.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, gents.
That's funny.
Speaking of ClickList, but I got something I gotta give you guys real quick.
Huh?
I got something for you, Logan.
Yeah, dude.
Where you
Something
going?
for us?
I'm leaving the set. I'm back on set.
He's a gift giver, dude. See, look,
Dude,
ClickList.
I ClickList
Got the
these
Kroger
now.
bag, dude.
So on your guys' first podcast, you guys come out with these guys.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude. No way.
Billless hats, bro. Dude. The billless hat, bro.
There you go.
Cody,
You didn't.
Cody, they were out of parachutes, bro. So I just, we went with one of
you
these.
did.
Oh, that strap's
Yeah.
long enough, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
might suffocate,
Dude,
might
thank
suffocate
you,
your
bro.
scalp,
No way.
dude.
Thank you,
Now,
Joe.
you dude.
Yeah.
This is the coolest
I don't even know how to
moment
say
that's
this
happened on the podcast so
Right
far.
there, dude.
There you go.
Dude, you look like a Russian coal miner or something, dude.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Heck yeah. It's nice as you can put your ponytail
Yeah, there
through.
you go, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go,
dude.
Bro.
Now we're
That
cooking
is
with gas,
sweet.
dude.
I need to go put my Vans
Now you
on.
really
Hold
look
on,
like a
dude.
cult leader. That's
You just
funny.
pull them?
Yeah,
Bro.
right?
dude.
Don't tell me it was loose. You got ain't no way. Cody's like, there's a shower.
Bro, I'm wearing this to work
Yep.
tomorrow.
Dude,
For sure.
what up?
There you go. See?
How we doing?
Yeah.
That's legit.
Satia's like, Cody, is this your shower cap?
Bro, thank you. This is
Nope.
amazing.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wish you would have got the patchwork
have
one
to
for
do
Cody, though.
I know.
I'm gonna wear it backwards. Hold on.
Oh, you got to.
dude.
Oh yeah, dude. You look like Tupac when he had that bandana on tied in the front.
This is
Put your bangs through the front like I got my hair in the
Yeah,
back.
dude, those are legit, bro.
I like his bangs.
Yeah, dude, you gotta flip it down for the full effect. Yeah.
Man, I feel like we're gonna spend this whole podcast for Cody
Alright,
trying to
my
figure out
bad,
how to
yeah.
make this hat look good. It doesn't look good.
Thanks, dude.
This is amazing.
Oh, that's funny.
Where'd you get
You
these?
look like a
Just
cleaning.
Amazon?
Cody, you look like a cleaning lady, dude.
No,
I got them off Amazon. Yep.
Dang.
Just can't figure out. Without a
Yeah.
bill, you can't figure
That's
out
it.
how
I
it's
can't tell if it's straight or not.
Yeah.
It's a summer.
Now you're-
That's the beauty of them. They don't
Yeah.
need to be, dude.
It's
No.
a summer beanie.
You just
dude.
throw Yes.
Now your Instagram's got to be no bill buck strap, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
That's your new tag.
Wear this thing
Dang.
everywhere.
He said he planned out the whole night. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm going to
dude.
give him this hat. I'm going to make him change his Instagram name.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Yep. Pretty soon he's gonna be showering daily, and
Those are legit.
whole life's changed.
It's my first time seeing them. I knew you were getting them, but this is my first time seeing them.
Oh, you knew, huh?
I'm mesmerized, dude.
You like them? I wanted you to see in person before you went out and bought
I
them.
like them on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. I wouldn't wear it
cool, man.
personally.
That's all right. You
Try it
know,
on, dude.
no, I don't want to cross. I don't want to cross streams. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want your COVID.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I don't want them fish
Ever
in my
since-
pond, dude.
Ever since COVID, we don't share hats.
Wow,
It
dude.
looks good on you though. The only problem I see with it is it looks like you got to roll the sides down. You know what I'm saying? Down over your ears, but it doesn't happen.
It can't. Yeah, it
not
can't
supposed
happen.
to.
I know it's throwing me off.
Yep. There you go. Leave it.
I'm
No, I thought I
happy
saw him. I was
appreciate
like,
it,
man.
dude. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah. Heck yeah.
You guys look like a cast of Shawshank Redemption.
Oh man, that's pretty good. Funny Morgan Freeman impersonation.
I'm here for it. I'm not taking it off.
What was I gonna say?
that's
I
funny.
seen something a minute ago and I can't find it now. So, Nirvana's Teen Spirit song just passed over 1 billion plays on Spotify.
Really?
That's like unheard of for a rock song. 1 billion.
I was gonna say,
dude.
I feel like there's definitely a Bieber song with 1 billion plays.
Oh yeah, but like for a rock song, it's kind of rare, I guess.
Rock's falling off.
Do you
Just
think it has the
you're-
fact to do with Kurt Cobain like passing away? Because usually it seems like when people pass away, all of a sudden they're like the greatest ever.
Well, I would say that
Yeah.
would have caught on 20 years ago because I think he's passed away.
Well, I know, but it's still like
I think people do gain popularity after they pass away and stuff.
if you would.
Oh yeah, for
he
sure.
passed away a good 10 years before Spotify, though.
Yeah.
At least 10. Yeah.
Because then everybody's like, oh yeah, I've been listening to
Did
their
like an
music for,
anniversary
20
of his
years,
death come
dude.
up recently or something?
That's what I'm
And
saying.
did he
So
die?
if he wouldn't have passed away, would they be as popular?
I don't know, but Foo
I don't
Fighters,
think so.
I don't
Foo Fighters
know.
definitely wouldn't.
My mom told me that like when they came out, they were so different that like everybody was just kind of mesmerized by like the style of rock.
Mm-hmm.
I was too young for that. I don't really know, but
Yeah.
she made it seem like they were actually a big deal. I've never really liked their music that much.
It's like when that
Yeah.
drummer lost his arm, and I think he was like more popular
Leppard?
after
Mhm.
he lost his arm than he was like before.
Phil
yeah,
Collins or
listen
Def
to him
Leppard?
drum still.
You talking Phil Collins or Def Leppard?
Did
Def
they both
Leppard.
lose their arm?
Yeah, Phil Collins is a one-arm guy now.
What?
Yeah, look it up.
Phil Collins, like
Phil
in
Collins.
the air tonight.
Phil
Really?
Collins, like the Tarzan soundtrack, bro. Dang.
Like the actual Phil Collins or his drummer?
Phil Collins is his drummer. What question is that?
I don't know. Huh?
What?
Phil Collins is a drummer.
For who? Def Leppard?
For him.
He plays all the
Oh,
instruments?
I didn't know that. Okay.
Phil Collins lost his arm.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Dude. How funny would it be if like he lost it, and this is with sympathy. His arm just freaking flying through the air, dude. And then the time that it's flying through the air, he says, "I can feel it flying through the air
So-
tonight." And
Well, that's 09. That's
Ah.
it's happened after that.
He getting like a boating accident or something? Or?
what we got
It's
here?
2016.
I thought it was a car accident or something.
Wasn't his song about a car accident?
Man,
I'm not positive.
I feel like I would have heard. I'm not a Phil Collins fan, but I feel like it would have been a little bit more known that Phil Collins only had one arm.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Wow.
I don't know.
Well, I'm glad we're not capturing the internet.
I was gonna say, Lydia.
that,
Lydia's now will not be tuning into my shout out.
That's all right. This will
But
be
no, we
immortalized now on YouTube.
yeah. I think it's one of those things. I think if you search hard enough, you could probably find an answer. Like I was thinking about this earlier. It seems like with the internet, man. I feel like this is one bad thing about having the internet. If you search hard enough, you're gonna find something about anything, and it's like it's all of a sudden believable because it's on the internet.
Mhm.
Like Phil Collins has one arm. I'm like, look it up, it's on there. Then you see him walking into the grocery store, like he doesn't have one arm. He has two
I mean-
arms. I read it on the internet.
There's
People
so
that
many,
think the Earth is flat.
Oh no, yeah,
There's so many like different inputs of like information. Yeah, it's
man. But it's like I feel like it's such a bad trait of the internet because it leaves people confused and uninformed. It's like
People need to know how to research better, I think.
yeah, yep. Because then you get into the whole category of like what's trying to think of the word. Certified like source and compared to like what's just
Oh,
somebody's
yeah.
like You know what I mean?
Dude, I was just taking college classes that was brushing over how to properly cite your source, whether you're doing if you're writing something down, how to cite it. If you're making a PowerPoint, you cite it differently. Mm-hmm. It can be kind of tough, and even then you have to make sure that site's credible, right?
Yeah. Yep. And I just feel like if you search hard enough, you're going to find something on anything. Just it could be the most off the wall thing, but I feel like somebody out there could just put it on there and you'd be like, you read it, and then
you could. I guarantee you could find an article right now that says we got AIDS from Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Wikipedia is?
Yeah, pretty much.
You can edit it. Yeah, that's what I was.
Anybody can edit anybody's profile.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that. That's what the big thing about Wikipedia is you can just go in there and change facts.
Oh, dude.
Wiki says this.
Sox went on the Comets Wikipedia page and said that the best goalie ever or something for the Comets.
What? Yep. I read that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I remember him playing.
Gosh, I had his card and everything. But no, it's just crazy, man. And I think in today's day and age, technology, it's just you can get so misinformed so easily. And
did it make you scared for your kids?
It does a little bit, but I feel like it's gonna come to head hopefully before. I mean, there's got to be. It seems like it's always a big battle between kind of big tech and stuff. It seems like there's always it's got to come to head sooner than later, or else it's going to be really bad.
I think it's worse than what we understand it to be.
Oh, yeah. I think it's hard to articulate.
If you think of your phone now, you look at your phone you see it as just a phone, but you got to think that phone is learning about what you're using it for, what you're shopping for, what your habits are,
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys were talking about screen time. Last podcast, the one before.
Who knows?
When you said something about your screen time was 9 hours.
Yeah.
You're but I feel like that's not that bad because I know people that are on there a lot more than me, and it's mine's 3 hours, and I feel from the time I wake up to the time that I work to the time I go to bed, I still feel like that's a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
So I mean, it depends on your lifestyle. Even when you look at it, you're how did I even fit that in?
Yeah. But then we're man, I wouldn't go to the gym, but I didn't have time. But then you get that alert. You spent 3 hours and 10 minutes on the phone. It's okay, I could have made an hour.
I could have been to the gym twice.
Yeah.
I think that changes day to day though. Some days are different. Some days are.
Well, I know my average for the week was 3 hours. So it means some days it might, you're saying, could be 5, could be
one.
The problem is everything is in your phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have to carry all different things anymore. You can just carry one device. You can pay with your phone. You don't have to even have a wallet anymore. You can do everything through your phone. So you don't have to go to the store. You don't have to leave your house. You can sit on your couch and literally control your entire life using.
What do you want at your door? You want coconut oil or a hammer?
Right.
Or some kind of exotic feather off of eBay. You can get anything.
Literally everything.
Yeah, we do lights. You can do your air or whatever, thermostat, security system.
Oh, if you have a smart thermometer.
Yeah. So
but if you think about it, everything that's created that you can use your phone for is making you utilize your phone more anyways. So
we're like cyborgs at this point.
Well,
it's just not integrated.
That's with that IntelliLink thing that they're talking about trying to come out with. Elon Musk is talking about implanting your phone inside you.
Yeah.
Because he was what's the difference? It's already in your hand all the time. It's you never leave the house without your phone, and if you do, you turn around to get it.
It's like people that feel like they lost an arm or something. They still feel it.
Yeah.
You get missing limb syndrome when
Phil
you
Collins, dude.
don't have your fucking. Sits down the drum. He's like, wow.
Yeah. Don't.
Get any arms?
I used to be able to do this with 2 arms. But no, I'm with you, and it's crazy because going back to the time thing, man, it's when they send you that text message, it's man, how did I spend 3 hours when I worked for 10, and it's I've been up for 12. It's
I guess it comes down to what does your phone dictate as screen time?
Yeah.
If I do that, is that screen time? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I know I leave mine open a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say, dude, 9 hours, dude, that's a lot. If you think about it.
Most of it's just playing YouTube videos. Just leave it unlocked and just have a video up.
Well, also, do you use your phone for work? Because if you do, and you're researching on your phone, you don't necessarily have to use a computer because your phone's a computer. So
yeah, I mean,
if you take away the time that you would have been, if you only are on 3 hours and somebody's using their phone for work and they're using it for 4 hours a day for work, they're going to have 7 hours there, and it's the same amount of time that you wasted on yours. They just used it for a different application.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Yeah, we going back to what you were talking about, switch it up a little bit. You said when you were in college, what college did you go to?
It was an online. So
college?
I was doing online classes. The school is in New Hampshire.
No, okay, cool. And you graduate from there?
No.
No, okay. The only reason I asked is because I was thinking about this. I was doing some research on this. Was it yesterday or the day before? But like, we were talking. Do we want to save up to spend money to put our kids through college? Me and Brittany were talking about it.
That's a tough.
It is.
That's a tough talk nowadays.
Yeah. And I think because when we were in high school, I mean, how many times did you have like a guidance counselor say like, "Where are you going to college?" Or anybody go, "Where are you going to college?"
I remember in middle school people coming in and being like, "You should plan for college now," and I'm like, "I just want to go home and jerk off." Like,
it's like never asked like, "Why are you going to college?" Or like, "What do you want to do?" And I just thought,
right.
I told Brittany, it's like I feel like nowadays you have to be. It has to be something that you're going to get a big return on your investment because so many times 41% of kids don't graduate college. So 59, out of all these kids, federal government's dumping tons of money into fast food to put these kids through college. Only 59% of them are graduating.
Yeah, and then how many people can't pay back the debt?
How many kids
even
graduate?
if it's just a little bit?
Yeah, with debt, and then look at a teacher. They graduate $40,000 in debt, and then they come out making $35,000 a year.
Yeah,
that's not even forgivable either, is it?
No.
You can't bankrupt.
Yeah, you're not going to graduate and be like, "Yep, I'm on my way down to the file bankruptcy." Like, you can't do that.
That's insane.
So you have to pay that back, and it's like insane because, especially like entrepreneurs, I think it's 10 times harder for somebody to be an entrepreneur and start a business when they're already starting $40,000 in debt, and then you're going to add business debts on top of that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're much more likely to be better to start a business either after all your school debt's paid off or not have school debt. And so I told Brittany, it's like, it depends on what they want to do, I guess. If it's something where we plan for it and then she says, "I want to go to school to be a teacher." And I can be like, "Hey, maybe let's think about it." And, think about hard.
That's something that I think needs to be more teachable or more openly taught too, is like, learn how to switch it up, or like if something doesn't end up working out, you need to be able to learn how to change course.
Yep.
Be an individual.
I think a gap year, like a gap year would be super important maybe. And then I also think for women it's a little different if they plan on having children. Because like my wife, she started college, maybe did like a year, but then she ended up, like, she didn't pay for any of it, or she did, but it was easy to pay off. But like not graduating, I'm glad she didn't get a degree. Because like her sister, she's got a 4-year degree, has had 2 kids, hasn't worked in 10 years, and she's still paying school loans on a job that she's never even went to school for.
Didn't finish.
No.
Yeah.
And it's like, she got her degree, but it's like, what's the point? You're not even using it. And then you're spending money on it. You're spending money on a degree that you're not even using. So I think it's just one of the things. I think it's a little different conversation for girls and boys, but one to be had, though. I don't think it's as necessary to
It
go to
might not
college.
even be that much of a different conversation here soon. I feel like even like traditional household roles are changing.
Yeah. Yep, maybe a little bit. And I know that I just think they didn't put enough emphasis on the fact that we need people doing HVAC, plumbers, general labor. Like right now, there's so many jobs that you can't find to fill.
I was gonna say, I feel like there should be more trade schools than there are. I think I couldn't even tell you one trade school in Fort Wayne, but I feel like there should be more.
Yeah, Ivy Tech maybe.
Yeah, I think that's
But no, it's just a conversation we had. What are you thinking, like kids wise? You guys ever talk about it with your kids?
I think for the social construct, college is cool.
Yeah.
For kids to be able to start building relationships for the rest of their lives in college, especially when it comes to like job force and stuff. You get a lot more opportunities by the people that you know.
That's a good point.
But as far as the educational purpose of it, I mean, nowadays it seems as if a college degree is looked at the same as when we were young, a high school diploma. Like, it's just do you have your high school diploma? Well, now it's do you have your college degree?
Yeah.
Like, you can have your culinary arts college degree to get a job in business. It's just you just have to have a degree. It doesn't have to be in the field that you want to use it for. Just a degree.
As long as you got it.
So to me, if that's the way it is, then just pick the cheapest degree, get a degree just to have one, and go find what you want to do. But the price of school is insane.
Yep. And they're not going to lower it because, like I was telling you, like with the government dumping millions and billions of dollars into it, But through FAFSA and stuff, sending these kids to college that, like I said, 41% of them aren't going to graduate. That's so much money that they're wasting. But why would a school lower their... Like, if you just took away FAFSA and made kids pay for their school, for one, I'm sure you'd have a higher...
pass rate?
Yeah, graduation rate.
Right.
And then you'd have a lot more... the schools would have to lower because then they would start going free market. So then, like, Indiana would go against Purdue and be like, well, who can lower it just to get more students to make a little bit more? It's just, you know.
Yeah,
but when the government's dumping, why would they lower it?
Well, but if you take away,
wouldn't.
if you blanket take away all of FAFSA or whatever, then you're taking away opportunity from kids who really do need the assistance. So it's kind of based on any kind of government assistance where it's
It's a
Maybe a
two-way
little-
sword.
you can't take away from everybody and then
Yeah.
really hurt the people who need it.
Yeah.
But yet you have the other end of the spectrum where it's people who don't need it that just see an opportunity and take
Yeah.
it.
So maybe a little bit more regulation.
Yeah, I mean,
Just like
maybe
anything
they don't
else.
even know what they want to do, and they're just kind of making their parents happy. Like,
That's another thing
Yeah.
too. The individual who's going to be paying for it should want it more than the person who's wanting you to go, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. And I know, like, Britt's dad, he was all, like, a big proponent of Brittany going to college and graduating. But, I told Brittany, like, if you would have went to college, like, you wouldn't be working anyways because, like, our son, who's 2, has autism. We have therapists come in 3 days a week. And, like, she'd be working. She wouldn't be able to do that stuff. And so you would have wasted your time.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like-
hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
So looking back on it now, that's the right answer. But back then,
yeah.
it's tough to say, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to make a decision because stuff happens like that. And
So you got to be able to change course
Yep.
when something happens.
well, not only that, but you're asking essentially kids, to make a decision for the rest of their life.
Oh, I'm barely not a kid. I'm 30.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard to decide what you're going to do next weekend, let alone what you're going to do the rest of your life, and you're paying tens of thousands of dollars on the rest of your life when I don't know.
Yeah.
thinking back to like how actually how intelligent were you at 18 to where you thought you can make a decision
Oh,
about
I
college?
thought I was super
You know what
intelligent,
I'm
but
saying?
I was a chimp. I was like,
Right.
Yeah.
So like to decide like college, you don't even know the outcome of like the bills you're gonna have and like
Or, yeah, circumstances.
you think that you're gonna pick something and that's what you're gonna do. It's never goes like that.
No.
We were talking the other day just how much stuff changes, say, like 5 years. 5 years ago, I never would have pictured where I'm at right now. I would have thought it would have been
Absolutely
completely
not.
different. And that, you know, and it's just, I don't know, every decision you make is going to come circle around sooner, you know what I mean? It's going to hit you later on sometime. But yeah, we were talking about that college thing, and that's why I was curious about it. But, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they get older and see what it holds, but hopefully they make it worth their while if they do go.
I think the one thing I'm kind of scared of having kids and like the whole college thing is like, if they're kind of in the position I know I found myself in before, like I don't know what I want to do. I don't know like how to be a parent to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you try to support them, but you don't want to like tell them what to do either. Just let them do what they want to like make their own decision. But
Yeah,
I think
but then
leading up to
also
that,
like you don't want them just like sitting on their ass and not trying too.
Right,
It's
yeah.
like
yeah. Well, I think there's a lot of other like things as a parent that you do growing up to make them when they get old enough to make that decision, they feel confident in their decision making, and they also are more responsible. Like I feel like growing up with grandma and grandpa, it was like they were old school, so it was like college wasn't really they were like as long as you're working, as long as you have a job,
Yeah.
you know. Which I mean, now where I'm at now, I mean, obviously, I'm glad I never went. I'm glad I'm where I'm at, but I just hope that all the little things, raising them, making them make those decisions, making them when we go out to eat, make them order their food so they have like a little bit more confidence in talking to other people and all these other little things that you do. Hopefully, when they get older, they feel confident in like decisions.
ready
that
to leave the nest.
Yeah,
That's all you can do is prepare them.
Yeah.
Well, you learn every day how to parent.
Yeah.
It's an ever changing thing. It's not. There's no book on it. I mean, there's plenty of people who wrote a book that doesn't mean anything. Every kid's different. Every kid's personality is different. You have to learn how to adjust to their personality and how to help them be them, but yet keep them in the confines of how they should be, as far as the right and wrong things to do.
Yeah, you want them to be accepted by society when they leave, right?
I mean, to me, not as much as accepted by society, just know that,
society.
Well, yeah, but I mean, knowing that they can make the decision on their own, and that they're going to make what they feel is the best decision at that time, because we don't know if it's the right decision or not. So, but every day is a different day when you're a parent. It really is. You never know what you're going to have that day with each kid, and we're all people.
Isn't it even crazy how different two kids can be coming from the same two people?
Yeah.
What
we were talking about that because Lydia's like in your face, talks 24/8, 365 days a week, just for days a year, just right here. But Wyatt's just kind of in his own world, chill. Like I said, he's autism, so it's a little different there, but it's just crazy to think. I was like, Brittany's like, well, Wyatt's still not talking, he's 2. I'm like, well, Lydia's not giving him any airtime, so it's like, what do you, I don't know what else to do. Get her some oxygen,
Yeah.
But no, it's it is different. It's crazy, man. And I always thought, like, especially when we found out we were pregnant with the first one, it's like I'm trying to picture like what she's gonna look like, how she's gonna act, and it's never. I mean, it was obviously completely inaccurate, but but yeah, thought she would look just like me. No, it's just crazy, man. Kids are awesome, but I feel bad because Cody don't have kids, so he's probably just like, yeah, can't contribute to this one. I got Theo.
Unless he does.
Oh, yeah.
Is this episode?
None that I know about.
Where's it at?
No.
And Cody now coming in.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good
Gender
right
reveal,
now.
Mountain Dew. He's a teenage mutant ninja turtle.
I guess you never really plan to have them, but I'm not really planning to have them anytime, so.
I had a buddy.
Or a lot of people don't plan to have them.
Yeah.
You just got to start doing it.
Yeah. My buddy just had a baby, and he said, how do you, what'd you do to prepare? I'm like, well, you can never be too ready to have kids. I just feel like it's...
I've said that
we had a caddy, like a diaper caddy when we had Lydia. And
a diaper bag, bro. I said that.
No, this is the one we had in the diaper changing table thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I took this from Ronnie. He was like, make sure if you have an upstairs, have one downstairs and have one upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, that makes sense. So then 2 weeks prior, dude, I'm taking the seals off the baby powder. I'm turning them open, so all I got to do is grab it and go. But I'm like trying to get ready, dude. But then I get home and I'm like, I am not ready for this.
All that stuff doesn't even matter anyways.
Nope.
My outlook on it is I just came out of a freaking 12-year run, dude, and I'm learning how to be an adult, so I just don't need to put a kid in the situation right now.
Don't blame you.
Well, that's the smartest
I'm still
thing you
trying
can
to
do.
freaking catch up, so it's like, I don't know. I don't
hear
have
you.
kids in sight anytime soon.
No, that's all right. They are a full-time job, that is.
I'd rather make sure I'm able to even take care of a kid before I have a kid. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Even then, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I don't know. It can be a lot, but then sometimes you'd be surprised how little it takes. Like, sometimes you just have to try.
It's weird how natural it is, though. Because, I thought to myself, diapers? Then I get home, I'm like, it's just like, you just do it. And that's the only way to kind of trial and fire, dude.
Yeah.
Just get thrown in.
It's just like, if you start a new job, trial by fire.
Yeah.
It's usually the best way to learn.
What are you going to do?
What's this button do?
Boom!
Oh, you jumped into grease.
What's up, dude? What's on your mind?
Nothing. Just thinking about that. Thinking about the whole kids thing, man. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much it changes your whole life, though.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You're no longer a priority.
No.
And that was the main thing when you first got married. I was trying to tell him is you guys go and be you. Be yourself for a while. Try and figure out you and have as much fun as you can as a person yourself. Get that itch out for you, because the day you have your child at home, you're no longer the priority.
You're 25% Cody.
Yeah.
75%
That's
is
when
going
you're
to your kid
sleeping.
now. Yeah.
Oh, and it's crazy because you're like, I just want to run up to the gas station and get a pop real quick. Well, that's a 20-minute get ready to go, because you're getting this kid together, and it just changes everything. So
You gotta buy 2 pops the night before.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta pre-plan everything. But on all that, I'd never give it back.
Absolutely not.
So, as hard as it is, and as trying as it is, and as much as it takes out of you as a person,
especially early too. I think it's real hard when they're fresh out, when they're not letting you sleep and just freaking whooped and over worried a little bit too.
Yeah. With the first one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The second ones, you don't worry as much.
Yeah, you kind of know. Oh, I know why they're.
Yeah.
I know that cry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember like leaving the hospital with Lydia, our oldest, the first time, dude. I'm like, usually no seatbelt even, you know, sometimes I'm old school, but now I'm like seatbelt 10 and 2, look like Clark Griswold, dude.
Sitting up
Yeah,
straight.
sitting up straight. Like, Brittany, be a second set of eyes, please. You know, first baby, ain't nobody coming.
Fun's on the way there.
Yeah, nobody's coming between me and my baby, getting my baby home, you know. And then with Wyatt, the second one, I'm flying through traffic. I'm like, he'll be fine. You know.
Doesn't even have a car
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah.
For him.
Just hold on to him tight now.
Yeah.
Leaving that noise out in the road.
Yeah.
Lydia, put your arm out like this if I start to slow down fast.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh man.
That
Yeah.
old school seatbelt.
It's
Yeah,
funny how
like
much you
this.
learn from the first one, though.
I've got
Like, I'm like all
yeah.
fragile. I'm like setting her down, change her diaper. Wyatt, I'm like, throw him down. There were no children hurt in the making of this video.
Right.
No, but
No,
just-
no,
you'll definitely learn how fragile they're not.
Mm-hmm.
But
Especially like when you're like trying to tell them to be careful doing something. Like
yeah,
I remember the first one I still kind of am, but just like walking around shit, they'll just like crack their head on a corner or something. You're like,
yep. Told you.
what are you doing, man? Like,
Yep.
just little stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think just out
And
in front
then-
of this house, Cody, you went over your handlebars on your bike. I don't know if you remember hitting a jump, hit your brakes you hit your front brakes, freaking nose up over.
No, dude, I was sitting down. I didn't even hit my brakes. I hit a ramp sitting down on my bike.
I'm trying to make it sound like you didn't do anything wrong, dude. Over here, you just told on yourself.
I wasn't
It's the
standing
hat,
down.
dude. That hat makes you tell the truth, dude.
Dude, pass it over here, dude.
Hey.
I rode that wheelie too. I'm like, listen,
I was still sitting down though. Still sitting down though. No, but it's things like that. Like I see Lydia on her. She's got training wheels, and she's like she's in the middle of the ocean, dude, still waving. I'm like, you're gonna tip, dude. Just because them training wheels are on there don't mean nothing.
Yep.
But you just gotta.
Sometimes
Let
they
them
gotta learn
fall,
on their
dude.
own. Yeah.
Yeah.
you fall off, you'll learn.
Yep. You learn not to rock the boat again, or sit down going over a ramp.
Yep, that's true.
Well, if I was
I would
standing
see
up,
that, dude.
I would have made it.
The super casual ramp.
Yeah, then I went down to the end of the street and hit it.
Yeah, I was a rebel, dude. I was like, I ain't standing up on this jump. Freaking sitting,
That
bro.
was the first ramp I ever went on.
Was it the last?
First and the last.
I won a couple sweet jumps. Like, dude. We used to ramp on a car hood back there in the woods back there.
Yeah.
Used to be a
remember
BMX track.
Now there's no trespassing signs.
He put logs down it so you can't get back there and everything. I think he's
Yep.
building like a bunker. You
Man,
drive by on I don't know what road that is. When you
Jerome or Parkerdale.
no, when you're going down what is that? Reed,
Yeah.
and then you turn right like you're going to Mamma Mia's. Like if you go out
Yeah,
Ardish
yeah,
in the back.
Evard.
way. Is that Evard?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see his property and it looks like he's like building a bunker back there.
It's probably
Surprised
like,
you don't have a bunker.
it's probably like Mike Keplinger. Grew up in this neighborhood. Always played in those woods. I remember like
Oh,
back in
yeah.
the day we'd build a fort and like 3 days later there was always somebody at Wreck It Down and there was like a rivalry group of kids. It was like I bet it was the so and so, you know? And then it's like they'd
Yep.
build a fort and we'd wreck it. Like just for wrecking ours.
Dang, we never built a fort, dude.
Dude. A lot of things happen in those woods.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's just no trespassing signs.
Yeah, dude, it's because the kids are inside playing Fortnite now, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
Kids now are destructive.
Man.
That's what this generation's gonna miss is doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Being bad.
Just being outside.
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
They
right.
got YouTube, dude. They on
Dude.
YouTube. They can
Yeah.
watch other people do it.
Yeah.
You know what the worst thing that I encountered as raising a teenage kid,
Boy or girl?
boy, is instead of playing a video game, watching somebody on YouTube play a video game.
Yeah.
Not to learn, just to watch them play a video game. Like, you got the video game right there. You don't want to play it? Well, I'm trying to watch this guy. He's pretty good at it. Like, how you think he got good at it? Not by watching other people like you too. Got to pick the controller up, man. Get your thumbs hardened up. Build a couple calluses or something, dude.
Get your game tight.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Cody's like, by the way, tune into my gamer channel. You still got it?
I don't do anything on it.
No.
Just mainly this now. So
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to detract from your followers on
Dude,
that.
no, it's
Kids,
funny you
though.
say that because it is
Kids.
really popular. But like, I watch people play stuff too. I don't know why. I don't know why, but
It's the same with like reaction videos. It's like there's a song that I like, and I'll watch somebody reacting to a song that I like. I already know that I like the song, so I don't even know why I care what someone else thinks of the song.
you want to confirm your
I
opinion
want to
on
confirm
it.
the fact that
that and like sometimes the people that do it are cool and like some like people that'll go live, like do like live streams or like live reactions or something. You can literally interact with them while they're like playing or watching it or whatever they're doing, and there's some kind of weird like friendship that kind of happens. It's really weird.
It is.
Somebody you don't know.
Yeah, it is weird. Like I could see like food reviews because I'm always like how's that new Burger King chicken sandwich compared to like KFC's or whatever, you know? And then like you get that kid that seen the kid that wears a suit.
Why would you name the worst 2 chicken sandwiches?
No, I was an
Fast
example.
food game,
I haven't had either one. It was an example.
Like, you throw a Popeyes, Chick-fil-A. You
know.
don't start at Burger King and KFC.
No. Because Popeye, I ain't going to
That
Popeyes.
is horrible, dude.
I'm not going to Popeyes in Fort Wayne.
Popeyes has
I'll
an
take
amazing chicken
your I'll
sandwich,
take
dude.
your word for it, depending
Yeah,
its
they do.
location.
There's
They
over
got
online.
that
I believe.
itis chicken sandwich.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
where Dog and
dude.
Sons was.
I moved
you
out.
need to get
I moved
on,
out,
You
dude.
need to get on the Popeyes
I moved
chicken
out,
sandwich,
bro.
dude.
Rally's has a double chicken sandwich.
I wouldn't eat anything you made in Rally's, dude.
Dude, Rally will make you shit someone else's pants, dude.
Dude, I can't get out of the drive-thru line without having to hit the bathroom at Rally's, dude.
Oh man, man, I just never know which side to take when I pull in the rallies because you can go drive through on both sides, dude. I feel like I'm making life decisions.
If I have a
dude.
passenger, I'm going on the passenger
Oh, no,
side.
it's better when you don't have a passenger
Yeah.
to go with the passenger side. Like, reaching across, like, hey,
Yep.
hey, you
You'd be
said
surprised how many
My
people
window
do
doesn't go
that.
down.
386?
Yeah.
Hold on, I got some pennies.
People do that and don't even know they're doing it. They get up to the window and they're like, "Oh shoot!" You're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, retard."
Dude,
Not at the bank.
I remember
Yeah.
Send your food through a tube.
me and Brittany we went to rallies, and I was like, I started pulling on that passenger side because she's on the passenger side, and of course, like she was like, she thinks it's the stupidest thing anyway, but she started like smacking the crap out of me, you know, because I was gonna pull on passenger side, but man, it's funny, man. Oh,
The thing I don't
but
understand-
I never see anybody at either side whenever I pass a rally.
Nobody goes to rallies,
You guys
man.
have 2 windows, and I don't see anybody on either side.
I don't know who's keeping them open.
But what I don't understand
FAFSA.
what I don't understand is if you have the window on the passenger side, why don't they have the ordering menu on the passenger side too?
Dude, you know the people that go on the passenger side just already know. They got to memorize. That's like the VIP line. Yep. Yep. They already know they want that big Buford with them mozzarella sticks.
Cheese, double cheese. dude.
Yeah. Our grandpa used to plow. Did he plow? Or was it just because he's a cop? That's what it was. He was a cop. And he got free rallies. But then remember he ordered food and then found out he got free food.
So let me get another 12 burgers.
Hold on. We were going to do a side job because that's all he ever did was side jobs, right? He was constantly on a part-time job, but he's like, you want to go on a part-time job with me? That's the only way I can hang out with you. Yeah, I'd like to go on a part-time job with you. Maybe I'll get a little work there. So we go to, it used to be called Hot 'n Now, right? And they had 29-cent cheeseburgers and 19-cent hamburgers, like the little sliders. So we go through, and he's like, we'll just get, how many do you think you can eat? I'm like, I don't know, 5. I'm like 7. He goes, all right, well, we'll get 20 then. And I'm like, all right. So pull an all-nighter. So we go up to the line, and the guy goes, oh, I didn't realize you were an officer. They're free for you. He goes, oh, all right. Right around the block. Came right back to that drive. Yeah, I'll take 40 cheeseburgers and 30 regular hamburgers, please. Came back up, hit them for free. We went to Hot 'n Now, I think, every single day for like 8 days in a row.
Dang.
Just Hot 'n Now.
Yep.
Where was this at?
Over off Coliseum. It's a Chinese restaurant now.
You know,
Right
it's
there.
funny.
By Mancino's.
How much has changed? Like, you think cops still get that treatment? Most restaurants? You think?
Probably not now.
I was gonna say, isn't that crazy how much has changed?
Yeah,
I think some places do that. I've been in like gas stations and stuff when cops get like coffee and
Free
stuff.
coffee.
A free fountain drink.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people, like small businesses, will do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's just funny, man. Dip in the system, dude.
Yeah. He knew all the hot spots, though.
Get free gas. Used to be a little gas station. I don't remember where it was.
No, you got to walk in and pay. That's getting free gas. You just drove off.
No, I remember being
Pump
with
and
him one
run.
time, and he pulled. There was like this little 2-pump deal. Pulled up, got gas, and then just drove off.
Yeah, if them sirens are on, you can do whatever you want. I just realized that when we were stuck in rush hour traffic at Coliseum in Lima.
Just,
And I'm like, he's like, hold on. Freaking, next thing you know, we're through the light, and he's like, at first I'm like, awesome, I was like, Grandpa, did we get a call? He goes, no, we didn't get a call. Get through the light, turns it off. He goes, I freaking hate that I hate that stoplight. I'm like,
Now, hold on. How many times as a kid did you get in the back of that squad car with your hands behind your back like you were a criminal?
oh yeah, dude.
Just acting
Yeah.
like you were the worst kid ever.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like sitting on my hands, and he'd be like, hey, Joey, look over there, or something, or point, or I don't know. I'm trying to, freaking act like I'm a prisoner. And I remember one time I went to point to something, and I'm like, I can't do that. I forgot. Put him right behind my back, but I'd always make him. He'd like take us to school, and I'd be like, can I ride him back? And the first couple times he did it, and after that he was like, no, dude, because I'm tired of getting out and having to walk all the way around and get you out. So it didn't last long, but
Them hard seats and the hard plastic
Oh,
seats.
yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like this.
I remember he first got
Yeah.
that bubble Caprice. Brought it home.
Yeah.
He brought it home and had the solid plastic seat, bench seat all the way across. I'm like,
Oh man.
there's no pad back there. He's like, yeah, I gotta spray out all the bodily fluids when the
oh yeah,
criminals are back there.
heck yeah, that's so funny.
Can only imagine what's been on that plastic. Man.
Oh, he didn't mean like throwing up. I think he was giving them a little bit of
Yeah.
chin music on the way.
Yeah, get in there.
Stop resisting.
They didn't even say that back then.
No.
They just give you a little.
Yeah, a little nightstick action they call
Yeah.
it. Get a little
He had that little
nightstick.
blackjack too. Remember
Yeah.
that? That was-
Oh yeah.
I remember little Louie.
Didn't
Didn't you have that in your car for a minute or something?
Yeah.
He had that leather paddle too.
That's the little blackjack.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
That little Louie, dude.
I remember little
Hit you with
Louie.
little
That
Louie.
would hurt, man.
He caught someone running out of a bar downtown. I think I heard the story. There was a dispute there, and the guy came running out, and he just took that blackjack and went whack. Got him.
Yeah. Yeah. Nowadays that'd be on the news. But
Oh yeah. He would have got fired a long time ago.
no, they'd be like, hey, you keep acting the way you're acting, my teacher. You keep acting the way you're acting, you're going to be in the back of a squad car. I'm like, I'm about to be in the back of a squad car anyways. My grandpa picks me up in 2 hours. Keep talking now.
I've learned how to get comfortable back there.
Yeah. Not too bad. But no. Remember the van? The Astro van?
Yeah.
Which one?
The
The
Explorer.
white one, Explorer van. Sorry, that's
Explorer,
Yeah.
not Astro.
Whatever.
Yeah, the church had that.
Didn't they have
Dude.
like a dark
Had the
blue one or
Velcro
something?
Yeah.
curtains.
You
Yeah,
could
the
stand
blue
up on the inside of
Huh?
it. You could stand up on the inside.
Had a Nintendo with an 8-inch black and white TV.
Remember that?
Dude.
Had
Yeah.
them little lights, like they looked like these, and they were just like little lights.
Yep.
You could move them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
Had curtains.
Oh yeah.
they still make them kind of vans
Yeah, I
too.
know. I remember, like, to the back seat, if you held this knob, it would just slowly fold down into like a full size bed or something. It would get flat in the back.
What happened to stuff like that, man?
Dude.
What do we?
Oh, we didn't get time for that. It took like how long? 30 minutes, dude. You're holding that knob, and it's like,
It felt like forever.
yeah, it's like, oh, we're here, and like you go to Florida, dude. It's like I just got this seat to lay down.
Give up halfway and just lay on it with it right up in the
Yeah,
midsection.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Ronnie's up here playing duck hunt, dude. I'm back here trying to get this seat. We're taking shifts. Hold the knob down. Get the bed flat.
You go lay under it too. Lay under
Yeah.
the thing.
He'd be like, hey, Grandpa, hand me one of them chicken sticks. He grabbed it out of the center console up in the front and he'd be like, flip it back to you.
Yep. Meanwhile,
Dang.
Grandma's on the side just yelling at him.
Yeah. Oh,
She
yeah.
had the
Terrorist
worst.
wreck, dude.
She had the worst nerves in the world, dude.
Biggest mouth, smallest nerves, dude. So funny.
Take my nerve pill.
I remember Grandma did. She'd be like, Joey, Logan's coming over tonight to spend the night. Just don't make him laugh. He's a good kid. I just don't like his
Oh,
laugh.
yeah, dude.
I just don't like his laugh.
Oh, dude, I used to sound like a
My
parrot.
nerves get shot.
Dang, she never said nothing to me. She should
No,
have.
she felt bad for you, dude. You had a weird laugh, dude. She loved you. Just your laugh, dude.
I I didn't even know
It
that.
is what it is.
Oh yeah, Cody, Joey, don't make him laugh. Don't make him laugh. I'm like, why?
It's pretty bad when what you're worried about is locking up all the comedy films.
I know. It's like, okay.
Like, leave the liquor cabinet open, that's fine, but could you put Chevy Chase in the lockbox?
Chevy Chase.
Yeah, Joey, don't you want to watch Hills Have Eyes tonight or something? If you don't like his laugh, you ain't gonna like his scream. I promise. No, he was funny.
Dang.
How's old Kurt doing? I haven't seen him since the first episode, and he just vanished.
Actually, I haven't seen him since then either. I mean, we talk on group chat.
Is he good?
Yeah, I think he's good. Busy, man.
Oh yeah.
Dad
Wife and
life.
kid,
Dad-
working.
Oh yeah. I told Cody's like, you gonna come on the podcast? I'm like, dude, I need like a week notice. Just give me some time to plan this out.
That's how everybody is with kids, though.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Even Isaac is like, he's like, yeah, we're gonna have to plan that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't
Cody don't
understand
get
why.
it. Cody don't get
But he's
it.
like, yeah, but I want to do it now.
Yeah. I still got like even up to this like Drew, my buddy just had a baby, but 2 months ago before the baby even came, he's like, hey man, I'm getting ready to go golfing. You want to go play 18? It's like, you got to give me some like days notice at least, you know. It's like you just don't get it.
Yeah, I'm doing stuff. Brittany's
Don't
probably
get
doing
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Can't just like have her watch the kids.
Yep. Especially when I'm gone at work all week. Then it's like, hey, I need you to watch kids on Saturday too because want to go golfing.
Mm-hmm. That's tough.
Yep.
See,
Compromise,
that's what I mean,
man.
Like by being selfish, dude. I don't have kids, so I can do that anytime I want. I can do whatever I want.
Yep.
I don't know if that's a bad
Except
thing.
fish because you ain't got nobody to go fishing with.
I have nobody to go fishing with, dude.
Dude, I'm fishing all the time.
Plan.
I don't like fishing by myself.
You got a couple rods?
Yeah.
Take your boy.
What's bad? What's bad with you though is
If
you don't
wanna
like fishing by
if you
yourself.
want to look really good, take me fishing.
All right.
Cody don't like fishing by himself, but if you go fishing with him, next thing you know, dude, he's across the lake. It ain't like you like talking or nothing.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, I just need someone to flash my fish at from across the lake. Give it a little shake.
Nah, dude, gotta take a battle buddy with you, dude. You just gotta have
That's
somebody
right.
to
Battle
go
buddy?
Just in case I go down.
No, somebody's got to man the net. Dude, you got to net it in.
with, dude.
Don't
I know he can fish, though. You know what I'm saying?
I know it can.
Teach
Yeah.
a man to fish.
Yep. That's a biblical reference.
What's biblical mean?
Oh. But yeah, dude. I'll be like, hey, Cody, you want to go fishing? He'll be like, yeah, dude. And then we go fishing. I'm like, Brittany was like, how's Cody doing? I was like, I don't know. I was like, we went fishing together. She goes, you guys went fishing together? You guys went? No. We pretty much went our separate ways, dude, around the lake.
Dude, you always try to take my fishing, so you cast them across the line to me, and
Dude, I'm always trying to. Well, I mean, if you're on a honey hole, you're on a honey hole.
it ain't a honey hole if you ain't catching them. The other person's catching their honey hole. I want some of that honey in there.
They travel in schools, you know, so let me get a couple of them fish.
Yeah. Dude,
Where do you guys usually go?
Wherever they'll let you on without trespassing is where I try and go.
I just got some. Yeah, telling them I got some permission down. They're like along the Wabash River down by me in Bluffton, and down there, I got a buddy with a pond. It's close by, and then there's a state park close by. Fish, so I don't know. There's places to go close by if I can.
You can
we
probably
met at
just-
Fox Island a month ago or so.
I just wish I had one of them kayaks or somebody that had one to let me borrow
I
it.
just wish you'd just come get it out of my yard. Wait,
Dude, I've been dying to go kayaking.
offering it. I'm like, come
I heard
get
it's
it.
only like $40 to rent one and go for like a few hours.
You
Yeah.
just want me to come get it so you can say, yeah, don't worry about bringing it down anytime soon. Just
Yeah.
Pretty much. I'm tired of mowing around it.
I'm surprised I got Joey out of Bluffton, dude. Got him up here at Fort Wayne.
I'm in Fort Wayne every day. That's enough for work. What's funny is like when we were here, when we lived in Fort Wayne, it was like just normal. But now we come up here and it's like I can't stand the traffic.
It's like being in New York City.
Oh, dude, I hate it. I hate it, dude. And I always thought like moving away from Fort Wayne that'd be a little bit more convenience, but we're like 7 minutes to the far other end of town. So it's like my furthest point's Kroger and it takes me 7 minutes. Well, I got Lowe's,
That's crazy,
Lowe's and Walmart's 2 minutes away, and all this stuff. And it's like I come to Fort Wayne and I'm like, why did I come here? This freaking traffic sucks. Freaking
Bunch of idiots.
Oh
walking
my
around.
You
gosh.
can go to that Walmart and there's like six or seven cars in the parking lot. And you
Yeah.
can, like,
Sunday afternoon, and it's like no one there. Get everything I need and get out. Yep, it's I thought it'd definitely be a lot different, but it's good. I like it so far.
What made you move out there?
Schools for the kids. We just wanted to get in a certain school system. And
Fair enough.
Yeah, right. It was just a test who all was really your friend.
it was.
Like,
I
who
will
cares about
say
us? Let's make it at least an hour drive so we can see who wants to really come down.
this is a fact. I've had all my friends have visited me more since I lived there than I did at my old house, and I was in New Haven, so
Really?
it's an extra 15 minutes one way, extra half-hour round trip to my house now.
40 for me from here
But
if I'm going the speed limit.
everyone across the board has been down way more than they did than our old house. I think it's just because I don't know. I think we entertain a lot more because of space, maybe, but I don't know. Just nice. It's nice you come down, make the venture.
It is.
What's funny is we don't ever get. Rarely do we get we get invited up to Fort Wayne. Cody's like the only one that's ever like, you want to come over and podcast?
I've invited you before.
And I
Be
can't.
careful what
I
you
can't.
say, dude. Some people
And I
might
can't.
watch this. I'm like, I've asked him like 7
Yeah.
times. I don't ever want to come over.
Well,
I came to Ron's. For
Typically,
Helen's
when you
birthday.
invite Joey up, he goes, or
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll make you a deal. You come up this time, then you can come up next time.
he starts laying it all on you. Like, well, Brittany's got a hangnail, and she really doesn't want to ride that far today.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
what?
it's tough,
No.
dude.
Hey, like-
Get the wind breeze catching it, dude.
He'll be like,
It's
you want to
tough.
go golfing? I'm like, yeah, where you want to go? And he goes, like, you want to come to Fort Wayne and go? And he goes, no, I got a golf course 5 minutes from my house. I said, well, I got a golf course a minute from my house. So
Yeah. This isn't even fair because Cody's like, where you want to go golfing? And I'm like, where do you want to go? He goes, well, Green Valley's never busy. I'm like, that's right behind my house. We can go there. Oh, you just want to go there because it's right behind your house. I'm like, why'd you bring it up that it's never busy? No. It'd be funny, man. No, it's,
I like playing there.
yeah, it's nice.
I haven't been golfing in probably 10 years. Like, not even hit a ball.
Man, I'm missing out.
I just hit a bucket earlier this morning.
Man.
I haven't played this year so far. Wait till it cools down.
We should hit a driving range sometime. Just get out there and swing.
Chauff.
There's one right behind my house.
That's where I went to smoke.
I got a driving range right behind my house, bud.
How's that pig?
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
My neighbor.
Was that the Asian dude?
Yeah.
Washington.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's so funny because I was over there on.
No, is it? Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. But is the legit name Washington?
I don't know.
Is
I
that
never
the name-
asked him.
Is that the name he adopted when he came to
I don't know.
America?
Yeah,
I don't
it has
know.
to be.
Because that's a pretty bold move.
It
has to
is.
be.
Yeah, you have some high expectations.
Yeah,
dude. You're a
dude.
little Filipino guy, and you're going to go with the name Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's between Washington or Jefferson, so I picked
Yeah.
Washington.
I know. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. That's a good question. It was good, man. We so last I think Tuesday I was mowing my grass, and he come out. He's like, "Hey, Joey." I was like, "What's that big black thing? It looks like my truck on your back patio." He was like, "That's for a whole hog. It's a roaster." I'm like, "Really?" I was like, "How often do you use that?" He goes, "We could use it right now. I'll go get a pig. I'll go get a pig right now." And I'm like, "Geez, dude,
I'll go
chill out.
get
I gotta
a
work
pig
tomorrow,
right now?"
dude, you know,
He
I
did,
got
too.
kids. I told you I got kids. I got to plan for this stuff. So,
You just spontaneously bought a pig and smoked
oh,
it?
so I saw on
Yeah, dude.
I saw him on
Washington?
yeah. He come in my garage Saturday afternoon, the 3rd, when we had people down for 4th, and he's like, "Hey, you know, my family's coming over," and earlier that day I was like, "We're gonna have fireworks tonight. You guys should come over and watch them." And he's like, "All right, you know, me and Louisa, his wife, will be over." And next thing you know, he comes over in the afternoon, and he's like, "I'm gonna have my kids and my grandkids over too." I'm like, "That's fine, bring them over." So next thing I know, like 12 of them walk over. We're lighting fireworks, and he's like, "Hey, by the way, I got that pig. I'm cooking it tomorrow." I'm like, "Is all your family coming back over?" He's like, "No, but I figured you'd eat some." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, dude, you know." So here we go, and I wake up. He goes, "I'll be starting about 8 in the morning. So if you see me, come on over." Well, Lydia is all excited. She's like, "I gotta see the pig. I gotta see the pig." So we go over there, and he must have got his brother over there. I've never met him. And I don't even know if he speaks any English. So I get over there, and I just see this huge umbrella that's like half buckled. He's sitting under it going like this, just all day long.
It's a hand cranker.
It's a hand cranker,
Oh,
dude.
boy.
And his brother, I go, "Hey, is Washington around?" He goes, pig." I go, apparently this guy doesn't speak English. Lydia's like, "Dad, that's so cool. I'm ready to eat it, you know?" And it's like, okay. I was like, "Well, tell Washington we stopped by." You know, he's like, "Pig. Yeah, I got it." You know? But no, Washington, he texted me later that afternoon and said it's done. It was awesome. Really good. But it was just it wasn't a whole. It was probably a 30-pound. It was a smaller one.
Right.
But
The size of Ron's deer.
It was more than 30 pounds.
but it was.
You're the king of killing spikes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude.
Trigger's gold, deer full. You know, I don't care.
Dude.
This guy shoots the first thing that comes by. I thought it was a deer. It was a coyote.
Dude, we were. Cody's like, "Yep, I only hunted last year one time." I'm like, "That's because you shot a deer the first 5 minutes." He goes, "It was about to attack me." I'm like, "Well, when you put deer urine all over your clothes, dude." It literally says on the bottle, "Do not put on your clothes." But no, and you're sitting on the ground. You're just asking for trouble.
Yeah, well, I whacked him, dude. All right.
Dude, that's
I
like
just love that you'd put so much down, and he was just like,
dude.
"You been pissing over here?"
Yeah.
Smells like piss.
It's like wearing Cool Water to a bingo hall, dude. You're liable to get someone's
dude.
number, dude.
Oh, no.
You're walking out there with somebody's
Cool
number.
Water? Oh, no, dude. People still buy that, dude.
Dude.
Old
And
ladies
wear
floating
it.
behind you like Tom and Jerry, dude.
Yeah. But no.
I
It
feel
was,
like cool water for us is Drakkar for our dad's age people.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like that was the one, the main scent.
It was so mean, you could get it in the bathroom.
You can get both of them. You can get Drakkar and Cool Water in the same bathroom.
Ooh, that old suicide cologne, mix and match. My grandpa wear Brute. What is it?
Brute, yeah.
Brute.
Green bottle.
Yeah.
Woo!
Aspen.
Yeah.
Aspen Brute.
Yeah.
That'll make your eyes water right there.
Yeah. Man.
Came in that plastic bottle with the long neck. And you just screw the cap off. Like,
Yeah. Got that shake cologne.
man, it smells like
Start a fire, dude. Start a fire with that
Got a
stuff.
bottle of that over there, dude.
Remember OG did you'd open her drawer in her bathroom, dude. All there was fake nails spilling out of it and
Elizabeth Taylor
white diamonds. Got some
dude.
white diamonds.
She had a couple parcels in there too.
Yeah.
I remember opening. I'm like, are these teeth?
Yeah.
Parcels. In there.
Go in there and get my cell phone charger. For one, why is it in your bathroom drawer? For two, I can't find it under all the
You got
nails.
2 junk drawers in your bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I don't think I ever went in OG's bathroom.
Dude, that thing was like a spa.
It was. That's the last time I
Maybe
took
I
a bath,
did.
I think.
Does she have a big, like, jacuzzi tub?
Yeah, and then like a stand-up shower and like.
God, that was so many years ago. And it's
Yeah.
probably one time.
Dude, it's probably to take a bath, too.
I like how I brought that light out and didn't even set it up.
Nice.
Are you wearing? I can't even tell you're wearing that hat in the video, man.
It is hard to tell.
Look like Robin Hood, dude.
There we go. I look like a Russian like soldier or something.
I think you're giving yourself too much credit.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not Russian soldier on
Go
that.
clean a chimney or something.
From what it looks like right here. Looks
That's
like them
funny.
hats with like the sides that flip up.
Yeah.
Peter Pan peanut butter alert.
That's right. Speaking of hunting, tomorrow,
Huh?
freaking state park hunts, dude.
What are you talking about?
You gonna put in for some state park hunts? You could take one person with you.
I don't even know who I would take.
Hey, Cody, you take me deer hunting with you?
Nope.
You gonna take her?
No.
I wouldn't take her
I
either.
ain't playing no laptop games while we're hunting. Dude.
Take Carlos, dude.
Good.
Yeah. I'm gonna put in for Wabachi. Not because it's close to my house, but just because I know there's a bunch of deer there.
Have to put in
how
for.
far is Wabachi from your house? Though?
Dude, I can't help my geographical locations just close to all these fun
Do you have to
amenities,
put in
dude. I
for
don't
that
know.
one park, or can you just put one in and it
You
goes?
gotta pick. You gotta pick.
Oh. that's stupid.
What'd you say?
You gotta pick where you're gonna go. He was asking, can you just put in a blanket for every state?
No,
park?
but you gotta, yeah. But you could put in for more than one.
County to county, kind of.
No, it's just state parks in general. So you could put in for ones down southern Indiana, obviously, then you're gonna have to figure out where you're gonna stay and all that other stuff.
Right.
But like, I'm gonna put in for Wabachi and I'm gonna put in for Chain of
Sleep in
Lakes.
My house.
No, Chain of Lakes too. Because I have had success at Chain of Lakes. Pokagon was not that good to me. So I probably won't put it in there.
I have to read this.
So how does that work?
So you just put in, it's like a lottery drawing. So like we always put in, a little different, but we always put it in Kentucky because Kentucky has a huge elk population down south in Kentucky. So we always put in for the lottery to elk hunt Kentucky. I haven't gotten drawn. Neither of us have, but it's like, I don't know if Kentucky does the points system or
I don't
not,
know.
but
I think they do the how many people can we get to give us $10 on this lottery?
Right.
We're never going to give them
Probably.
a ticket.
Maybe. You
Guy I
can't-
worked
if you
with
don't play, you can't win.
in Waterloo.
Yeah.
He won a tag in Alaska for an elk.
Really?
Got a pretty big boy too.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. I think it would be cool just to go out there and just see the nature out there.
That's what we've always talked about. Like, when you get into hunting, it's like you're in their element.
Oh yeah.
So it's
I
like
mean,
you
they
see
got
things like you're driving down the road. You're like, oh, look, a deer in the field. Well, like you don't see. I've seen
bears.
like deer fighting. You know, like you just some of the stuff you just don't see. You'll
Or
never
a
see
bird
driving.
come down and grab a little
Yeah.
vole off the ground.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This hawk, you just hear that. I don't want to try to imitate the noise, but a hawk come down, you'll make that
The
screech.
freedom sound.
He'll make that screech, dude, and come down and just grab this chipmunk and then it's squealing. It's like it's a freaking circle of life,
Well, I
dude.
remember
But you're not gonna see that driving down the road.
life
We
eating
were
life.
at
man.
Mongo one time squirrel hunting. I don't remember if it was you and if it was us three. And I was with somebody, and we walked up on like 3 turkeys. And
Yeah.
we like crossed paths with them.
Yep.
Whoa.
It's pretty cool. And at that time, I think that's when they were just coming back, like a little bit more prevalent.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just different, man. It's cool though, and I don't know. You always hear people like, it seems like everybody's like, oh man, I've been wanting to go, I want to get into it. But once you start going, it's pretty
That's how I am.
fun.
I encourage people to get into it. I just try to like tell them that it's not like what they think it is. It's not all gun ho
Yeah.
shooting every time you go hunting.
Yeah.
Except for you.
Yeah, except for Cody. Cody's
Do as
hunted-
I say.
Yeah, Cody's hunted 3 times in 2 years. Got deer every time.
Dumped a whole bottle of pee on you. And
Right, dude. Go in
Yeah.
40-year-old hunting clothes, dude.
Yep.
Got MJ secret sauce all over.
He
top.
does, dude. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty important though. Like
Yeah.
all jokes aside, the scent you put off, right?
Yeah. Yeah, depending on what you're hunting for. That's the most important thing.
I've
But
heard
it's-
people like leaving their hunting clothes like outside for a couple days before they
Yeah.
go.
You don't even got to do all that, dude.
No.
You
You really
really
all you
gotta
gotta
do
do is
all
dump
that.
it all over you. No.
You know,
It just depends.
The crazy thing is when you see somebody will go out there in some jeans and a regular
Red
shirt.
flannel, like
Yeah.
they used to do in the 80s.
Yeah,
and
just
stuff.
smoking a ciggy. Here comes this
Yeah.
big old
Yeah.
buck. Comes out, they shoot it, and they're like, "Yeah, this is easy."
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're over here scrubbing with scent-free
Scent-free body
soap
wash.
and
Yeah.
doing everything you can to not be smelled, and
Yeah.
you don't
Just
see a
doing too
thing.
much.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's kind of like what you guys are talking about on that one podcast. It's like, how do they know what animals see and what they don't?
Mhm.
But it's like, the way I always did it, what I always thought was like, if I can wear camo, make my clothes scent free, like I feel like I'm only bettering my odds.
not-
Like,
yeah, it's not
you know,
gonna
you're not
hurt
going to hurt
anything.
anything.
Well, it's like we know what we can see. So if we have a hard time seeing somebody in camo in the forest, and I
Yeah.
can only imagine how hard it would be for.
Yeah, it's like that deer only sees camo.
Right. Right.
Yep, don't wear camo. They see
That deer sees
camo.
patterns.
Yeah. So, but no, I don't know, anything you could do to I guess, for an advantage.
It's like if you wear a bright orange shirt. It's like deer can't see the bright orange. You can see the blue, but you can't see the orange.
Yeah. How do you know?
It's weird.
But I'm looking forward to it.
your wife wanted to ask a specific question for this podcast.
You was talking to my wife. When was
No,
this?
she just ran by and said, "Hey, talk about steak."
Oh, she did, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We make steak a lot over here, actually.
So, what's the best cut?
Ribeye.
Best cut?
Cody loves ribeye.
Ribeye is
cut.
the best cut for if you can't convince me otherwise. There's nothing better than a ribeye.
Disagree.
Settle down, Steven Crowder.
Wow, the free market.
Yeah.
Change my mind.
Changed my
Yeah.
mind. Ribeye's the best cut. Go.
What's
I
better
like
than
flaming
ribeye,
youngs.
dude?
Mm.
To me, I like a less fattier steak.
You like a strip?
You like chewy steak.
I'm more of like I just like a fillet, dude. I just feel like it's less fatty than a ribeye. I could see why people like ribeyes, but I'm just a little too fatty for me.
I like the fat.
That's where all the flavors at.
I'll eat just the fat. I'll cut off the fat and eat
It's gotta
it
be
plain,
cooked
dude.
though. If it's not cooked right, it's like all hard and.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
If
dude.
you cook it
I'm not-
right,
I'm not even like
yeah.
cooked fat, dude.
No, I mean like you.
Let me
could
get that meat flavored Laffy Taffy real
No,
quick.
if you cook say a New York strip, that fat's different than a ribeye fat. Like
Yeah.
ribeye fat's all like
Soft.
mushy and you can like, it's like gummy. But like
Yeah.
New York strip fat is like all gristly and hard and you can't chew it. It's like
Yeah.
a piece of eraser.
Yeah, I'm on team ribeye myself.
Are you?
Oh, absolutely.
It's like butter. You can just pull it apart.
Dude, I
and
mean,
it's just so
maybe I
good.
just haven't prepared it correctly, maybe. But I never order one at a restaurant.
Man,
so.
ribeye, you can just throw it in the air fryer with some salt and pepper, maybe a little garlic powder or something on it, dude.
I guess
You'd
if I didn't
be
have
delicious.
if I didn't have a pellet grill, I might do that or something, you know.
You have an air fryer?
Yeah.
Good. Good for
Right.
you.
I don't have one yet.
Good for you. Yeah, dude. It'll change your life.
It will.
Everybody says that.
I don't. I've got one and I haven't used it.
Dude,
like,
I got
like 2
cast
times.
Love
iron
it.
skillets, dude, and I was like,
You can have something cooked in an air fryer for 12 minutes at 400 degrees faster than your oven will preheat.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to try it. I've never tried.
I love just chicken
I got them on
breast.
sale right now,
I've
too.
never tried a steak in there.
Just plain chicken breast is good because it makes it nice and like crispier on the outside, but it's still really
That's the way
juicy.
to
Juicy,
cook it.
yeah.
Is you butterfly it and then open it up, cook it, and it cooks evenly, and it's like not chewing on a big old piece of chicken breast.
Yeah, it's nice
Yeah.
when you butterfly it too, because then you can throw like if you want to do like cordon bleu or something, you can do some cheese and ham in there.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Start getting real fancy.
So as far as like the best place to get a steak, I don't think it's very hard to mess up a steak. Like someone will tell me, "Oh, it's the greatest steak. You got to go to this restaurant.
Yeah,
they make
to
the
get a
best
steak."
steak." And
I
it's
got
like,
the black Angus.
I don't
Yeah.
know, dude, because
Yeah.
I've had
hard to mess
I've had
it
a
up.
steak at IHOP that slapped because the cook gave a shit.
yeah,
Dude.
Like,
and
I think you can't
know.
beat going to Kroger and getting a steak.
Yeah.
Earth Fare had the best steaks before they
Their
went out of
steaks
business.
were awesome. Yeah.
Now I go to this. There's a small local farm up in Roanoke I've been going to, like once every other week. Get some eggs, get some of their chicken, get
Nice.
some steaks if I can afford them.
I made homemade Caesar salad. It's like Caesar dressing.
Mm,
Yesterday, it's pretty good.
that's
The
awesome.
anchovies and all that.
it's about the size of the fish you catch too.
Oh dang, dude!
Got him.
Dang, dude.
But he can say that though, because this year Ronnie didn't have a very good year fishing. But Cody wasn't there to witness it,
Yeah,
so he could hit on you.
No, dude. Well, that's 'cause
Like the
he was
biggest one
supposed-
you caught was like the one on the back of his computer laptop. this
No,
year,
that's
dude.
a lie.
This old granddad right
Oh,
here.
smaller. Hey, old granddaddy.
I caught one good size
You
one.
did.
That was it. It was
But-
slow this year.
But I remember like your year this year was like my year the year before. So it was like I didn't feel so bad because I only caught like a handful of fish the whole time and no monsters. So I'm like, gosh, man. Oh well, we still had a good time. It was a blast. And actually, I enjoyed golfing, going to casino, all that stuff. It was kind of nice to switch it up a little bit. And
You went to a casino?
we go so we go fishing every year down in Kentucky in the spring. And that Cody couldn't make it this year. He usually goes, me, Cody, Ronnie, and our buddy Ty. And normally we go down, we leave Friday, get down there and just kind of hang out, do whatever. And then Saturday we fish all day and then wake up Sunday and come home. Well, this year I was like, let's golf on Sunday before we leave. And then Friday night when we get down and let's go to the casino. It was fun, man.
That sounds
Had
like
a
a
good
good
time.
move.
It was fun.
Good time.
I remember we got to the restaurant after, what was it? You remember the place is called? Probably not, but we went to
Oasis?
that. No, we went to this restaurant after the casino. It was right by the casino, but it was like kind of like bar food. But they were like on their menu. It was like smash burgers. They were like $2 smash burgers. You know, Ty's like, give me 6 of them, and didn't he? I think he got like
Oh, yeah.
6 burgers and
I
like,
want them plain.
You got
yeah,
like 4 burgers and,
yeah,
and like a giant
Oh,
thing
like,
of
yeah.
fries or whatever.
yeah. But then like,
Mozzarella sticks. That's what
Yeah.
you guys got.
and like I make smash burgers at home all the time, and like, of course, Ty was like, Joe, you're gonna be so disappointed in these. Like, they're just never. Seems just like steak, you know. It's hard. You just make it yourself.
Well,
It's
it's
just
like
as
when we went to
good.
Just Burgers.
Yeah,
Oh, that place is phenomenal.
yeah. Just burgers is good. But yeah, you just eventually you just appreciate your own cooking, going out some places.
Mm-hmm.
But is that Kirk, dude? Give it.
Hmm?
Is that Kirk? I remember
No.
when last time I was watching your podcast with Kirk, his phone went off and he's like on his phone, and I was like, "Yep, that's the button." I give this podcast 5 more minutes, he's gonna be out.
Kirk?
Yeah, I figured his wife was.
Oh no! Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
think
It
I
was.
think it
Daddy
actually
duty,
was.
dude. Hey, you're on daddy duty, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is it answering? He goes, oh, it's Katie.
Yeah.
I mean, it was my kids. They said, "Hey, Dad, can you come home?" Yeah, that's what's tough, man. I remember how many situations. Like, I'll be like, hole 12. We're playing 18 holes. Brittany be like, "Hey, how much longer?" It's like she's like, "Remember, I'm supposed to go here," and it's like, almost done. You
Still
know,
got
it's
3
like,
hours
yeah,
left.
I'm hurrying.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm like, you know, hurrying.
It's like the last 5 minutes of a football game. You're like, there's only 5 minutes left, but you're watching for 30 more minutes.
That's right.
Got commercial breaks.
Yep.
Timeouts.
Yep.
That's like the longest part of the game is the last 3 minutes. You know, just drug out.
That's how I watch most sporting events.
Just turn it on at the end.
Oh, at the end.
Yeah.
You gonna watch that Poirier and McGregor fight?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Who you got, dude?
Huh?
I think I know who you got.
I don't know, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I got Conor McGregor for sure.
Like I want to say that I would take Conor, but I would take old Conor who is still hungry.
Yeah.
Paid Conor is a completely different dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it. It
doesn't really matter to him.
It doesn't matter as much. So
I'm gonna go Dustin.
I kind of hope that by the whole call out of him not donating to his charity and everything that he said he was going to do, I think hopefully that kind of motivates him. And if it does, then seeing old Conor, like Conor versus Aldo to get the belt, like that
Dude.
Conor, loose Conor in there, that's a whole different animal.
Yeah, when Conor's just straight faced the whole time.
Yeah.
If Conor
different every time.
It could go
with
either
him,
way, honestly.
With Conor McGregor, it's like every fight's just different. You know,
Yeah.
you never get the same person every time. It's always somebody different.
If Conor loses, is he done?
No.
Last fight?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Not to Dustin Poirier, no.
No.
But maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just figured his last 4 fights would be 3 losses for him.
If Nate Diaz is still taking fights, then Conor's not
That's
done.
true.
They still got to fight one more time.
Do you guys have a favorite fighter right now?
I like Nate
Oh,
Diaz.
I'm Izzy all day.
Same. Let's
Izzy
go.
Adesanya,
Stylebender?
Oh, he's the best to me.
He's my favorite. And I like his attitude even, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like Nate Diaz before he was cool.
Yeah.
Before
I
he
only have
started
a
fighting
favorite one, I
again.
guess. Just
But I
like a
watch
good
lot
fight,
of
you
UFC,
know?
so.
That's the thing about UFC, though. Like, you cannot know the guys fighting at all and be
Yeah.
super entertained.
Oh, yeah.
Just want a
I
good
think
fight.
any kind of combat sport like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I was telling him not too long about the bare knuckle. They have a league now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bare knuckle
Fight
fighting?
Club or
Yeah,
whatever.
Dude, that is awesome.
Bare knuckles.
Well, Paige
are
Van
different.
Zandt, dude. She went from UFC to bare knuckle. She lost her first fight, but
Yeah, and
She's
she
gonna
is
fight
again.
smoking hot, too. It's crazy.
Bare knuckles
it's
are
so
different. animal.
different breed.
It is,
Dude.
Different animal.
You got to be a savage to bare knuckle fight.
Dude.
Yeah. Remember some big boys in there, too, like the heavyweight class and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Some big boys in there.
Like, can you
They
imagine
were-
if, like, I think of, like, Brock Lesnar, these dudes that were, like, wanting to do bare knuckle.
Kidding me? She's bare knuckle fighting? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, she got whooped though.
I think it was closer than what people thought. I think they thought she was going to get stomped, and it was actually a little bit better.
It's a lot more dangerous, too, obviously, because you
Oh,
get
yeah.
in the head, but... Yeah, you get punched in the head by
Dang.
Brock Lesnar, dude, and you're never going to be the same.
That dude looks at me.
You're
Yeah.
never going to be the same.
I get bruises. That dude, looking at me.
That
Just like,
Yeah, dude. That dude might knock you out putting on a turtleneck.
dude.
Yeah, that's. But I'll tell you, I'm looking forward. I think more than the Poirier Conor fight. I'm looking forward to watching.
Leon Edwards.
No, Deontay Wilder versus Fury.
I want to see Deontay Wilder come out and
Yeah.
actually look like he's trying again.
I love watching Fury though,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
dude.
know.
because he's so, for as big as he is, to be that elusive
Oh, yeah.
and just toying with people the way he shoulder rolls on them. And
Yeah,
everything,
and he
it's
looks out of
insane.
shape.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
looks like a normal guy.
Yeah.
7'1".
Yeah.
Deontay looks like he's trained this moment for his whole life. And
Dude.
And then Fury looks like he just got out of the pub.
Well, and the funny part
Comes
is,
in.
the funny
'Cause
part
he
is,
probably
it's,
did.
it's exact opposite though. Fury's
know.
been a boxer all his life, and Wilder just recently started
Yeah.
boxing. So,
It's just crazy, man.
Supernaturally talented.
but
dude.
Wilder can reach down and he can knock the soul out of you.
That's the thing,
Yeah.
too, is if Wilder wins, like Fury's I beat him twice, right?
It's 1-1.
1-1. This is the
Oh,
road
it is
match.
1-1?
Yeah.
Mhm.
For some reason, I thought Fury won both.
It seemed like the second fight. I don't know. I'm not like a boxing expert, but it seemed like was Wilder like did something happen recently? Like he didn't seem like he was fighting as hard as the
They
first
said
one.
I don't. It's hard to say.
Yeah,
Right.
no,
It's hard to say
excuse.
because everybody's got an excuse for it once it's over. But
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like when Fury got back up after being
dude.
just
Back
laid
up from
out.
the dead, dude.
Like
like the
something-
Undertaker in
oh,
real
yeah,
life. Dude.
Something reached down and grabbed him up because it was he was done.
He was out.
Deontay blew him a kiss goodnight and everything.
Yeah, dude.
He just rose up like, yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
But where were you
Yeah.
just at? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Where'd you just come back from? Because
It's
you were
called
gone.
purgatory, bud.
Completely gone for a minute.
He just went sat on the top of the mountain with Ace Ventura. Dude.
Yeah.
Came back in his body.
Yeah.
It was
Man,
amazing.
It was.
But little moments like that, that's why I love watching. I love watching fights and boxing because
You
I
think
just
there-
got back into boxing.
You think there'll ever be a moment like as big as when Mike Tyson bit off of Vander's ear?
That's
Yeah,
so
just
crazy.
think
That was
it's-
so crazy.
Yeah.
It was the biggest
They're
ever.
they're about to fight again, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, they're
It's-
supposed. It's
it's
we're
Mike
gonna get
Tyson's
close.
doing another fight?
Yeah,
Evander
He just
Holyfield, Mike
fought.
Tyson.
Mike
He
Tyson
fought
fought like 2 months
Roy
ago.
Jones Jr.
Yeah.
Jr.
Yeah, Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson are going to fight, and Evander Holyfield's going to take Mike Tyson's ear this time.
Well, I think
Shit.
Holyfield's gonna come out in earmuffs. Everybody's gonna be excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wrestling ones. He's gonna leave it. Yeah. It's funny though. It's funny. He's gonna have that. He's gonna have cauliflower, but like on the one ear that he's still got. Dude. By the time the fight's
Come out with
over.
the headgear on.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the Floyd Logan Paul
Dude,
fight?
I can't get into it, bro.
Yeah. I
Yeah?
watched it.
I didn't. I tried, but it was too choppy, so I'm not even going to waste my time. I was
watched
actually
it.
taking Logan Paul to win just because I feel like it would have been upset and been a bit like a big money maker if he would have won, but
Floyd's
Yeah.
not gonna let this kid beat him.
There ain't no way.
he's about to fight Jake Paul now. I don't remember when, but
He's gonna.
Jake Paul's about to fight Tyron Woodley.
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
And it's just.
They're,
He's going to fight a legit striker. And
Yeah.
he's going to.
I don't know, dude. I
He's
think
gonna beat
he's
him, I
been
think.
fucking working his ass off. He's a shithead troll. I don't like him, but
Yeah.
I think he might have a puncher's chance.
It's gonna
dude.
be just like with Logan Paul. He's like, if I could just survive, I'll feel like I won, and I just don't.
No,
Like,
it's
he
not,
came
it's not like that at all.
I hope not.
No,
It just takes one punch. That's all it takes.
Jake-
He's been training too.
Jake
He's been putting in the work.
He really believes that he's a good fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Logan is not
A
the
little bit more realistic.
Yeah, he was just grateful to be able to, like, I'm standing in the ring with one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Jake's completely different. He thinks that he's already a top boxer.
Mhm.
And it's easy when you're boxing people who aren't the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
He hasn't. I
Ben
haven't seen
Askren.
him- Yeah, I haven't seen him do
Boxing people
anything.
that aren't even boxers.
Yeah, it's so.
I still feel though. I still feel somebody who was in the UFC for so long as Ben Askren. There would have been.
Even
He
when
would have
was in
looked a
the
little bit more prepared.
Even
At
when he was
least
in the
when
UFC, he wasn't.
He
a good
wasn't even in
striker.
the UFC that long though. I remember watching his debut fight, and it was like last year,
Well,
a year before.
he started. It was either what was it 1FC?
Mhm.
What was it?
1FC is where he came from,
Mhm.
and he was champ there for a long time. But you gotta understand that's an Olympic wrestler.
Yeah.
So if he gets a hold of you, you're not getting away.
Yeah.
It's a whole different game than just standing there toe to toe and boxing.
That's what I was saying. A lot of that mixed martial arts isn't even a lot of striking. It's mostly like
Dude, there's a video of Logan Paul wrestling with Paulo Costa, and he's like holding his own, dude. Logan Paul's a legit wrestler.
Hmm.
Paulo Costa is a big dude.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
But
I just hope
he
Jake
didn't
loses.
have anything. He fought Izzy.
Paulo Costa? Yeah.
And
he
it-
got his
I
legs
thought-
destroyed.
I thought it was going to be like a fight, like everybody's all amping it up, and Izzy just came out and said,
He
"Not
picked him
today."
apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
This-
savage.
He was standing there at the end, like, "This is who you brought me. Like, give me somebody good." And that was literally the best guy he could fight at the time.
Yeah.
He's just,
What's-
I think he's that much better than everyone.
What's your favorite Izzy fight so far?
That's tough.
Probably Gastelum.
I really think the Gastelum one, because they were both banging the
Yeah.
whole time. And the way that, to me, that Gastelum fight almost had a feeling of, because of the strikes thrown and the way it went, it had a feeling of that Stephan Bonner Forrest Griffin fight from way back
Man.
in the day, where they were just standing there banging.
Slugging the whole time.
But I don't know. He's got so many that just blow my mind on the angles he takes, and he's so creative compared to everybody else. It's like he's in the line of, you had Silva first, then it came John Jones, and then you got Izzy. It's like the same kind of
Type of fighter.
well, not just
There's
type
like a
of
tier
fight.
above
Yeah.
everyone else.
Yeah, it's
as
where,
far as
and they changed. It's completely different than anybody else has seen. So when John came in
Yeah.
with the elbow strikes and everything, and he kept you at bay, and he's always a step ahead.
and
He's
his
playing
legs this
chess.
big around somehow,
Yeah.
and he's still will
And he's
kick
just-
your head off.
Yeah, so then Izzy comes in and he's the same way. He looks little, but he's big. But he looks little in his division, and he comes out and he's playing checkers and they're playing chess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's playing chess and they're playing checkers. It's a whole different game for him.
You can even see it when he's like striking. He's aiming at a particular spot and he's backing out and he's just being smart. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's not just throwing. He's
even when they fall down, people rush at him and just throw bombs.
Yeah.
He'll hop on and like wait for you to stop blocking. He's great.
Yeah.
Do you remember back in the day when like Grandpa would always get the New Year's Eve? On New Year's Eve, there was always a UFC pay-per-view day, and that was like Ken Shamrock.
Oh yeah, that was
like
back
the
when
freaking
man,
Dan Severn.
You know? What was it? It was called something else. It wasn't.
It was just Ultimate Fight.
Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Ultimate Fighting.
Yeah, UFC, Brad.
Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Yeah, and that was like.
I remember I loved Tank Abbott.
Oh, dude, he was psycho.
Oh, Tank Abbott was awesome, dude. That was straight from a bar fight.
Yes,
oh yeah,
100%.
Yep. And dude, I remember like Ken Shamrock. He would wear like he'd wear obviously like the freaking Speedo, but he had like the knee pads on. It's like,
yeah, but
it kind of reminded me
he
of
looked
like a
an
wrestler.
action figure.
Oh, this dude is insane.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a wrestler at some point though?
Yeah,
Sorry,
dude. But dude, I mean,
I want to see that again though.
yeah,
Like I'd love to see a Ultimate Fighting Championship where there is no weight class. So
Yeah.
you got the sumo wrestler wrestling.
yeah.
You got the sumo wrestler who goes up and fights
Izzy, dude.
That's kind of where
It's just Izzy getting.
the littlest dude.
Yeah.
that's kind of where like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu got its respect though. Cause
Oh yeah.
was it Hoyler?
Hoist
Gracie?
Gracie. Hoist Gracie was the one that
He came out and was just strangling everybody way bigger than him.
yeah.
And was choking them out, and they're just like, "What do I do?" Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Gracie Jiu-Jitsu came from.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then, but to hear him say that they picked him because he was most camera friendly. Like he was most
out of the brothers or
Yeah.
whoever it was.
He wasn't the best though. He was definitely not the best. Henzo, I think they said Henzo was way more advanced than him, and Henzo would have cleaned everybody up. But he was the more like camera friendly,
Yeah.
Sure.
more public friendly person. So they chose him to represent their style of fighting.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, especially when you think he was the greatest for the whole onset of UFC or of Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Man, that's insane. Freaking. What about the pay? How do you feel about like the pay for UFC fighters? Because it seems like every time you hear UFC, it's like that's always brought up. Dana's not paying them enough.
They still do it.
Oh, I know. They still do it.
And if you wanna fight mixed martial arts, you go to the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter what he pays.
Right.
So do I think it's right? No, because that's why you got people clamoring to go fight Jake Paul because they can make a big payday.
Easy money.
It's not like you can go to Bellator and make very much more money. You know, it's like
No.
all they got to do is just barely,
Yeah.
pay more. It's not really.
Yeah. It's funny because like you always see people complain about how much money that people like professional athletes make, NFL or whatever. But then like these guys are complaining that they don't make enough money, and then you have people being like, "Yeah, pay the fighters." You know, it's like
They
make
really
up your
don't
mind.
make that for what they go through. They don't make that much money.
Yeah, they
'Cause
might-
you got
yeah.
to think you get
A lot
punched
of
in the
them.
head one time and you're not the same person that you were
It's
before
all
that
like
fight.
endorsements.
Yeah, that, and you've been doing camp for 8 weeks, and you're not getting paid while you're doing it.
No.
Unless you got, like, hella sponsorships or something. But
Yeah.
But like to think of the road to get there, like starting out fighting in someone's backyard to going into some little bar and fighting in there. And
Yeah, and you might not even make it past that.
Yeah.
You might get a real bad injury and just,
yeah.
now what?
Yep.
Right. For
It's
what,
crazy.
100,000?
Yeah, pay them.
100,000
A lot of people are paying for pay-per-views. People
100,000
are
a year, I mean.
allowed to go to live events now.
Well, yeah, and then you got to think they're only at most. What are they fighting? At most 3 fights a year, if that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you make $50,000 a fight, it's $150,000 a year to go in there and
Get
Yep.
punched in the nose.
Yep.
get annihilated.
Yeah.
Gotta have respect for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those guys are animals. Even the girls that are fighting now, I would be terrified to fight one of them.
Now this is an ongoing discussion with a group of friends of mine, right?
Okay?
Pick. Who do you think? First off, who do you consider to be like the premier elite female fighter?
You have to go with Rose because she's champ right now.
I'd say Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, I
Okay.
would too.
Okay.
I probably would have said Cyborg a couple years
Right.
ago, but
Nunes is on a different level. for the
yeah,
females.
she is. I like Nunes the best, yeah.
Do you think you could beat up Amanda Nunes?
How tall is she?
She's like, I don't know. We can look up her stats.
I doubt it.
I'll look at that.
But
If we're going by, if it's like a street fight, probably.
that's what. So that's kind of.
If we're following any kind of rules, she's gonna kick my ass, right?
Well, that's kind
That's what I would
of
think.
that's kind of the thing is a couple of my buddies are like, there's no way she could ever take you, but she's the best female fighter.
I don't know. She's 5'8".
think
She's
so,
only
dude.
145 pounds.
5'8", 145.
I don't care. She's freaking Bantam featherweight, dude. She ain't beat me up. She can punch me in the face, but I mean,
Yeah, she might catch you on the button and get lucky.
nah, she ain't beating me up, dude.
Maybe. It's hard
But
to
that's
say, right?
that's the.
If you fought a 40-pound cat, it might fuck you up, though.
Until you slam it on its head.
If he can.
Oh, you see that guy?
Cats are different.
Throw that bobcat, dude.
Yeah.
Bobcat. Freaking picks it up and just slams.
It's
it
a
down on the ground.
bobcat.
What? No, I never saw that.
This
Wasn't it like about to? Was it tagged his
tagged
dog?
his wife.
The wife, yeah.
And he just picks it up and slams it on the ground and picks out a revolver out and is chasing it through his yard, about to shoot it. It's the middle of his neighborhood.
Savage.
Yeah, that's an ongoing.
I bet you, dude. I don't know.
What do you think?
I got mixed feelings because she trained. That's what she does.
Yeah.
She bangs, too.
So you got to look and think. I don't know. I wouldn't be afraid of her by her size, but she knows where to place. It's not always the power behind it, but where to place it.
So here you go. Out of 25 fights, she's had.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Right. She's got everything.
Out of 25 fights, she's got 13 knockouts and only 4 by submission.
I think.
You think she could submit you if you got in close enough?
I don't know. You might be
Right.
able to raw strength her. If she's
That's-
trying to
that's what
armbar
I'm
you, you could
saying.
probably
Yeah.
just
I'm saying
Who knows,
on
though?
striking alone, though. I don't know.
striking alone. She'd probably piece the fuck out of me.
I mean, I'm
I'm
fast.
not trained.
I'm fast, but
I'm
I ain't
big.
that fast. Yeah.
I mean, shit. I don't know.
Well, I'm not willing to find out.
If she did kick my ass, I probably wouldn't feel too bad about it.
No.
Yeah.
Get your ass kicked by a girl.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a moral victory for
got
me.
a couple black belts and
It's a moral victory for me.
yeah, right.
Well, it's kind of either a
Always
loss.
be the gentleman.
It's a loss either way, though. You beat her up, and it's like, yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
you carry
right.
that big iron on your hip, dude. You just-
I don't fist fight.
Little Louie.
Oh man.
Dude, I'm 30 years old, dude. 2021, dude. I ain't fighting no more, dude. I'm too old to be fighting anybody.
Better not get in my face.
I don't know, man. That's a different picture to be looking at to judge.
Yeah,
whether
you were
or not
looking at
wanna
one
fight
when
her.
she went out to dinner, dude. Look
Yeah.
at the one where she's going out to dinner. Nope.
Nah, dude, she's all bark, dude. You know, we ain't got nothing to say.
But then again, that is 145 pounds.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
I don't know, bro.
It probably wouldn't feel good to get punched in the face by her, but I mean,
Now, just off that picture, I'd rather get punched by Amanda Nunes than kicked by Holly Holm.
That's very true.
Oh yeah, we're still humans, dude.
Because she
If
has the
a
band
strong
on.
leg
Yeah.
hits you
Like
in
you
the right
don't know
spot,
who Holly Holm is.
that's what I'm saying. All it takes is
Holly,
one
I need you to
punch.
put your
Doesn't matter who
armband
it's
on,
from.
please, so you can have access to the stage. Because, dude, I can.
What's that?
Oh, that's that. Was that Shevchenko or whatever?
Uh,
I think it's that Shevchenko girl.
oh, it's a
Oh,
terrible
no.
picture. I don't know. I can't tell.
no,
That's not-
That's not Shevchenko. I think that's her girlfriend, isn't it? Or her wife.
I don't know.
What? Something you never see a male fighter do.
What, wear their belt?
Why she got it like on her boobs with nothing else on?
That's a belt, dude. A bra and a belt. Never wore a belt before.
You ever wore a
Oh, she's got
skull hat?
She's got underwear on too.
Wait, what's going on, dude? Where have I? Why? Why would you do that?
You gotta church it up.
Oh,
Told you she had underwear on.
Wow, dude. Look at me belt.
Jeez, champ.
Yeah, dude, she wears the pants in that relationship, 100%.
Apparently, didn't
She
wear any
definitely-
pants.
Definitely wears the belt.
I mean, dude, good on her.
Wouldn't want to get whipped by that belt.
No.
It looks like
I'll try
Bret-
anything once, dude.
Looks like Bret Hart right there.
Oh, Mom's got the belt again.
What happened to Blue Jackets goalie?
Oh, he died.
From what?
He fell. Head injury. Yeah, 24
Chest
years
trauma.
old. Dude, is that what the thing said?
Oh, mortar-style firework hit him in the chest and he died.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Recently?
Yesterday.
Wow.
And that old man just took it.
July
dude.
4th
24 years old.
in Michigan. Yeah.
What did I see?
That's
Somebody
too young,
fell.
dude.
He was fleeing a hot tub with others after the fireworks malfunction slipped and hit his head on
that's-
concrete.
Oh.
Well, what killed him? The mortar or the concrete?
He got hit in the chest with a mortar-style firework.
And then he decided to run, consequently slipped, hit his head.
Well,
I'm not no
Did
private
his-
investigator,
did his
but I can put
parents
it together.
never
This is
Don't
what it says. The
run by the
Michigan
pool?
medical examiner says all types of results have shown that Columbus Blue Jackets goaltender Mattis died of chest trauma after a mortar-style firework started to fire towards. Do you know how to pronounce his last name? Kivlenix.
I don't know what it is, but I saw you struggle with trying to get it out of your mouth.
Kivlenix. Mattis Kivlenix. I don't know. It sounds like Latvian or something.
Mattis
He was
died of others on July 4th.
like a double bubble.
Michigan police had initially told the Associated Press that Kivlenix was fleeing a hot tub with others after the fireworks malfunctioned and slipped and hit his head on the concrete. But medical examiner said it was chest trauma, so he got hit with a mortar in the chest and died.
Dang, dude. That sucks.
Don't run by the pool, kids.
Nope. That's like
No
remember
running.
the Power Rangers growing up? They had the little chest plate the bad guys did? You hit them right in the chest, they gone.
I slipped by the pool and got like pretty nasty bruise at the time, and I still have like scar tissue on my leg, like a
Really?
big bump. Yeah.
OG used to have turf by our pool, and you get turf burn when you run by the pool.
the old AstroTurf?
Yeah.
Dude.
That outdoor carpet with hairs coming off of it?
Seriously. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's wild, dude. 24.
Yeah.
That could happen to anybody, man. That's just
Yep.
fucking crazy. Bunch of drunk idiots doing that shit all over the country.
I
Yeah.
was watching, I don't remember who it was, somebody, one of my Facebook friends, and they were doing fireworks, and they blew up a wheelbarrow, and like, in the video, you could see like shrapnel from the wheelbarrow like fly over the camera. I'm like, dude, if that would have hit you, like.
I just think it's funny with all the regulations on what you can and can't buy. But you can go buy full-blown explosives. Anybody, if you're, are you over 18? Come on in.
We'll give you 3 of them free if you buy
You
one.
can go buy a bucket of tannerite,
Yeah.
dude, and like.
That's what I was
You
going
can
to
buy
say. You
whatever
get
you want,
tannerite.
yeah.
You can blow anything up that you want. But you can only get fireworks that are 2 inches in diameter. I went, bought some the other day, and they're like, yep, 2-inch mortars. That's the law, apparently.
Yeah, it's insane.
But-
it's insane what they regulate and what they don't
Yeah.
regulate. You know?
From state to state, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's wild.
And they'll let you just shoot it out of a paper towel roll. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
no wonder that shit
do
falls
with
over.
it what you want. It's
Yeah.
yours now. You
Yeah.
bought it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I work with a guy who a mortar blew up in his hand, and he's only got 3 fingers now. And it's
You
just
work
like-
with Jason
I was going to
Pierre-Paul,
say, you
dude?
work with Jason Pierre-Paul? Playing for the New York Giants?
He goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing for a holiday weekend?" I said, "I didn't want to like lighting fireworks because I didn't know if like he would get mad."
Oh, dude, I bought a bunch of mortars. You want to come
It's like
over?
Nom flashbacks and shit.
He probably would have been more mad if you told him you were going bowling, dude, because he can't bowl anymore.
Yeah.
He gets
All
on
his
with it,
fingers
dude.
are taken up when he's bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just carry stuff like this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
No, he's awesome.
That's funny. Probably the best bowler though. Perfect amount of fingers, like the only
Well,
sport you can really.
some of the best bowlers I've seen don't even put their fingers in the hole. They just hold the ball and just.
Dang. I quit bowling.
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
bowl.
Roy Munson was pretty good, dude.
Yeah. He was.
Talking about Kingpin.
Kingpin,
Yeah,
dude. Dude.
I haven't seen that one in a while.
You know, that's the other thing about movies. Like, people are always like, you seen this movie? I'm like, no. When I was a kid, I felt like I was the guy that was like, oh, you haven't seen this movie?
Mm-hmm.
Now that I got kids, got older, dude, I don't watch movies as much at all anymore. So it's like, you guys seen the new this or that? And I'm like, dude, I haven't even seen previews for that.
I have.
No, dude.
If I've seen anything new, it's probably on Disney Plus
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
or YouTube.
Yeah.
A lot of Blippy.
Dude, I don't know. I just feel so out of the loop. And I remember like growing up and being like, thinking like I was up to speed on technology. I get over here, she's playing video games on her laptop. I'm like, are you playing Xbox on your laptop? No, I'm just playing on my laptop, but I got my Xbox controller hooked up to my laptop. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, I'm so out of the loop.
Mm-hmm.
But
turn into a boomer pretty quick, man.
dude, telling you. And
Yeah, I
played
took
video
the
games.
Oculus over to his house yesterday.
Made me walk the
Day
plank.
before yesterday.
Yeah.
Made you walk the plank?
Yeah.
You got the thing hooked up here?
What'd you
You
think?
seen that?
Oculus?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty crazy.
I got it over
It's
there.
cool.
I want
Oh,
to
you
check
wanna
that
try
out
it?
before I leave.
All right.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I'd like to play like a shooting game or something to see how that is, but it was definitely cool. Like, so you get in an elevator and you have to like turn and reach out and press a button on the elevator and it takes you all the way up to like the skyscraper, and you get out and there's a piece of wood. It's like this wide it goes out, and you got to actually like walk forward, and freaking next thing you know, dude, you're free falling like Tom Petty, dude. It's freaking, dude.
It'll make you sick.
Yeah,
man.
it freak you out.
It gives you like a sensation like you're there.
Yeah, but
There's depth, though. There's actually, like, you can, like, lean forward.
Yeah.
And it actually, you're in, like, a 3D space. It's
Yeah.
pretty
Mhm.
crazy.
My nephew had his like 15th birthday party at our house. They camped outside of our house, and he brought his buddy brought over his Oculus or whatever it was, and he was like, try this out. It was Five Nights at Freddy's. So they're
Oh,
like,
yeah,
they're
dude,
all
they give you
gathered
the
around,
scary
like,
shit.
Oh, he's gonna get so scared. They're like, did you not see it? I'm like, yeah, I saw it. I was in a video. It wasn't
Video
real.
game. Yeah,
I'm an adult.
yeah. I don't get scared anymore.
I do get scared, but not.
I know what you're saying.
I don't get jump scared
Right.
like that. You know?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was just funny because as soon as I took it off, they were all disappointed. Like, we thought we had him.
Yeah.
Try harder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I've been
no,
doing this twice your life.
Yeah. We were playing it though, and I'm like, I was like, do you ever run into the walls? You know, do you ever like, you have to, he's like, obviously you have to clear space, but it's got sensors. Because if it is, I was like, you know, Cody's like, I roll around. Cody's like, I kneel down, I get into it. I'm like, I can see that for sure.
You set up like a boundary before you start playing.
Yeah.
And when you get close to it, it'll like come up on screen with the camera so you can like see where you're at.
That's cool.
Oh, really?
It's like a Guardian, so if you walk through the Guardian, you can see. It's got cameras, so you can see everything still.
Like,
And it'll tell you when
really
you're getting close. Like if you put your hand out through the Guardian, you'll see like a red wall.
Really?
And you can still like do it, but like it's just letting you know, like, hey, you're getting.
It's right there.
Buddy of mine's got a room in his basement dedicated for VR. So he's got like these poles in each corner that.
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
down. Like,
Yeah.
it's a big system. And then he's got a haptic vest that you can put on.
Have you
or
done it?
haptic, whatever it's called. No, I haven't done it
On
yet.
that. So that'd be pretty insane. I always thought like VR is such a cool concept, but like if you said, if you can get past the fact that I know that I have this on, I don't know if you'll ever, I don't know,
Well,
get past that. You know what I'm saying? Where
I
you
never thought that the brick Nokia phone was going to turn into everything about
I know.
life.
For
either,
me,
so-
like
I know.
when I would play, say the first week I played it, after I would take it off, it was like, man, this is weird because like you're looking at your hands and you're like
Mm-hmm.
weird because when you're in the game and you're looking at your hands, so like you almost still feel like you're kind of in VR when you take it
Yeah.
off. I don't know.
It is weird after a long play session.
Yeah.
I remember, because like the screen, the resolution isn't that great, so everything's kind of just a little bit blurry. And you kind of put up with it and get used to it, and then like you take it off. Dude, I remember taking off the PlayStation VR and like looking at my TV, and it was like looking at 12K or something, dude. It's so weird. Everything looks HD when you take it off.
You guys play online, or can you like play the same game? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's like called. It's called Onward, but it's like Call of Duty, and you can play it online and stuff.
You have a game like that for the VR?
Mhm.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's when I lay down on, and you get like a saw machine gun, and you just lay down.
Is that
Yeah.
the one you can
Yeah.
reach up and like talk to your walkie-talkie and stuff?
Yeah. I'll get on
Really?
my knee and then throw a grenade out. And just
You have to talk like this,
yeah, when
You have to
talk
reach
your
up and
teammates,
grab
but you're
button,
talking to
yeah.
teammates through your headset.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I can just
when
picture
you do
like,
it, you can hear the sound of like the radio coming
It's
from
like
the left. Yeah.
really.
Say it,
It's
and it's
pretty
like
neat.
That's crazy.
like a walkie-talkie.
I just want to see the camera, the bird's eye view camera of Cody.
I know.
camping.
It's-
And it's more realistic too. It's like one of them games where you get shot and you're done. It's not
Yeah.
like you get shot 12 times.
I think the idea of playing it's awesome. The idea of someone else playing it and watching them play it is hilarious.
It is
you
fun.
know? But
What I figured out too is I can stream it on the TV so you can see what they're seeing through the TV now. So
that's cool.
instead of just watching.
Yeah, so if you got people over, they're not just watching
Yeah.
you roll around; they're seeing
Right.
what you're saying. That's
wrong
cool.
with your guy over there?
Yeah, he's
VR.
on. Yeah. You're not on fire, Ricky Bobby. That's
Yeah.
funny. But no.
Video games came a long way.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why nobody wants to play outside anymore. Is because they're awesome now.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing, like, because my nephew, for a long strip, he'd just want to be on video games. All his friends, his whole friend group was based on video games. Like, he'd have friends outside of video games, but they'd all communicate through the video games. That's all it was. So, and I'd be like, dude, don't you want to, like, go outside or something? No. Didn't you like video games when you were a kid? And I'm like, yeah, but we played them, like, when there was nothing else to do because they weren't great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Pong.
Until GoldenEye came out, that's when it really changed for me.
We'd be outside all day.
GoldenEye.
And 64 GoldenEye was when it was really like, oh, I could sit here for hours.
Yeah. The head was this big and the arms were
Yeah.
this big.
Yep.
That and Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, man. Dude, I just played that soundtrack from that game not too long ago on
Really?
Spotify. Yeah, some bangers on there.
Really?
They came out
It's
with
like a
it
time
again.
machine. There's a remaster, yeah.
Yeah, of 2, which was, to me, the best one by far.
Mm-hmm.
I remember me and my buddy, I stayed at his house in high school. And we were like, all right, who's going to be the first one to get 1,000,000 points on Chicago Skate Skate Park? Dude, it was like the sun's coming upward all. I'm ruining Glyphberg doing the Christ era.
Oh, man, dude.
And just 994,000. Oh, you know.
Hit a 900 real quick.
See, when we were kids, we used to just, like, we'd play outside all day and then even into where it's dark. But then once it was time to come in, then it was time to play video games.
Put
I
on
feel
Wii
like-
Bowling, bro.
But I remember, like, when we were, I was little, but we'd have, like, regular Nintendo. Remember some of the tricks you had to do, like, games wouldn't work, so you blew in them.
Oh,
Or,
yeah.
like, you'd have to stack a game on top of the other game
Yeah,
to get
dude.
it to work.
Double game it.
Yeah.
If you want to play
It's
double
like-
dribble, you better double game it
Just
because
better.
that was not working very well.
Yep.
You had to turn it off and on like 20 times
Yeah.
to try to get it to work
Yeah.
right.
And it was crazy.
Sometimes it was harder to put a video or a game in than it was to put the Contra code in.
It was, dude.
Contra
Super
code.
Contra. That's funny.
That's a good one too.
But no, man. Thanks for the pizza, Bode.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me out for the 4th.
Oh, nice.
We'll be getting probably another couple more
Thanks
pieces
for
after we're
that.
done.
Dude.
He was gonna come over to your house, but he had a whole bunch of fireworks outside the back side of his house, so
Yeah.
you had to come down there.
Yeah. You want to come over? Or you could come down.
You can bring your
here.
fireworks here.
You know what I
Dude,
found
if you want to
myself-
come over, I'll go buy a pig right now.
Yeah. My neighbor's buying a pig. You want to come down?
I found myself buying things that Joey likes so that maybe one day he'll come over. You know? Oh, you like
Oh,
that
that's
Blackstone
sad.
griddle? Yeah, I just bought one. Yes. Oh, you like to smoke meats? I'll buy a Traeger.
Oh, Ron, I didn't know you like Miller Lite. That's weird.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's just here in case Joe comes over.
That's the kicker.
Got some gold tops.
That's the kicker.
Dang, Joe.
But no. It's just
I don't like it.
it's just an invite. That's all it is. We were talking about it's like
Brittany, I want you to know.
you know how it is too. With the like, for us, the kids is just easier, especially 'cause Wyatt's in his element.
Yeah, we got kids too.
I know, but it's just different.
Easier for us too.
Dude. I need an invite.
Open
The last invite I
invitation.
got was Cohen's birthday, and I was there shooting hoops in the living room.
Yeah, that's true.
And like, it's funny because Ty, he'll be like, "Yep, don't worry, I'll get up my next flight out. I'll be down there later," you know. And it's like
Ain't that
he
far.
complains about it, but he comes out. He's come down 10 times more than my old place. But I don't take it for granted. I appreciate every trip you
I
guys
like
make.
making the drive just because I can freaking drive. I like driving, so.
Collect my thoughts. You just like to race people on the highway in that car, dude.
No, I don't. I don't
Really?
drive it that fast on the highway just because I know there's going to be like a state trooper around the corner, like a sheriff or something.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're in a car that turns eyes like that.
Yeah.
You're going 5 over, you might get pulled over.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe not if you wear that hat now, though.
I make sure I do that on the back.
Yeah.
roads. I'll go on shorts or like
Don't tell your
note
spots,
sign or
dude.
something. Alright.
So you gonna come out on my route to burn it up?
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, like, going back to you talking about getting all this stuff, Blackstone and stuff, you're pretty fortunate in a sense that working for UPS, you just come across all this stuff randomly, and it's like, you get the best deals. It's like, yep, someone left a 2008 Mercedes out that runs and for free, and I just happened to be there. It's like, how do you get these deals? But it's a funny story. I was working out where his route is, and I go to knock on this person's door to let them know we got to take their power out, fix some stuff on the power lines, and I see this guy pulling up real slow on this lawn sweeper that I just eyeballed. I'm like, I'm going to go look at that lawn sweeper after I talk to this lady. And like Ronnie gets out, all fast, and starts
in
in
his
UPS truck. I'm like, hey, that's my lawn sweeper. And he's like, and I knew it was Ronnie, because I know where his route's at. And it was so funny. I'm like, go figure, dude. You come across everything. He just happened to be out here when I thought I was getting a deal too.
I loaded it up in that UPS truck.
Thought I was
baby home.
Yeah, thought I was getting a deal too. Well, no,
Got here first.
Yep.
I seen him first.
Yep.
You just got to be at the right place at the right time.
I'm telling you, it's huge.
And not be too proud to put somebody else's trash in your own
No, heck no.
vehicle.
That's like if I'm riding with Brittany, I'll be like, I'll pass something. I'll be like, what was that? She goes like, don't worry about it. It's like, dude, like we could have used that. I could redo that dresser. You said Wyatt needs a new dresser, and she's like, that's trash. It's like, how about this? I'm gonna turn around. I'll drop you off. I'm going back. But no.
You a fixer-upper, though?
No. Maybe that's why she doesn't want me to pick it up. Maybe that's why she doesn't want me to pick it up. No, we do quite a bit. Like I said, we just finished our basement not so long ago. We try to do as much as we possibly could ourselves, but there's some things like obviously carpet and drywall and stuff that we'll have someone else.
It's not worth doing
Yeah.
drywall on your own if you
No.
don't have all the tools. That can be a lot.
Yeah, or skill for that matter.
Yeah, right.
But no, it turned out good. But yeah, we try to do as much as she's the painter, so she's.
You just make her do all the work you don't want to do.
Dude, she enjoys it. It's like just, and she's good at
works out,
painting.
man.
I'm terrible at painting. Like she's
Yeah.
good at it. She's got that steady hand. I don't.
I got the problem of starting a project and then getting it like halfway done and like, oh, that'll suffice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Close enough.
There's
Yeah.
this video of this dude at a baseball game. He's holding his baby like this, and there's a foul ball that comes in.
Oh yeah.
He throws his baby up like this, catches the ball, and catches his baby.
Really?
Same arm, yeah.
Jeez Louise.
That's
How did-
old.
Where'd that come from?
Because I'm watching this video that just popped up.
While you were talking, I was watching this video. I was just want to let you know. But no,
Oh, you didn't. You left out the part that he saved the beer in the other hand.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Didn't throw the beer up and grab the ball. He threw
Jeez,
the
dude.
baby up, grabbed the ball.
freaking father of the
No
year,
way.
dude.
It said,
Yeah.
what did it say?
And then he holds
Catch
the
it in
beer
your-
up like, I still
yeah,
saved the
yeah.
beer. Yeah, we're worried about your daughter. CPS is outside on the way out.
Yeah.
Can you imagine taking a baby to a
Yeah.
live game like that? That'd be so loud.
Oh, jeez.
That's kind of rude, man.
Yeah. What's funny is no one
I've been
probably
working
said
and shit too.
no one probably said anything at the fact that he threw a baby.
Well,
if
you
he would have
gotta
had
think-
his dog with him, Peter would have been calling him.
You
Like,
gotta
you
think-
threw your dog and you
Yeah.
caught him?
You go to the Comets game, and there's like a baby screaming behind you the entire time.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
stay inside. You got kids. You don't have a
Right.
babysitter. You can't go to shit sometimes.
It's called sacrifice.
Or like movie theaters.
Yeah.
and the
Don't
kids
go
are
to a movie
screaming.
with a baby either. Yeah.
You don't have to tell that guy and give him 3 days notice for him.
I know. Yeah.
Well, come on, I got a front car for my child.
Yeah.
We're going to the bar. Yeah, it's cool, dude.
I'm gonna make
She's got a fake.
You think they take him? Because like, there's always like those door things you get when you like kids under 12 get a free foam finger or something. It's like, hey, I got one here. I need a foam finger.
taking advantage of the kid.
Take it, yeah. Yep. It's like collateral. But yes, it's just crazy, man. Freaking, I couldn't imagine sitting out there with it, and especially like the heat in the outfield. The sun beaming in.
Dude, speaking of
Holding
heat,
newborn.
is it hot as fucking here? Or is it just me?
It's a little warm.
Maybe a little warm.
But
Yeah.
You got a little fan, dude?
I mean, I could turn the air down.
Would you do it? Would you kindly?
Yeah, are you about to pass out or something?
Sorry, no, I'm just getting hot. I'm just uncomfortable, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if we're just getting
It's
fired
that,
up talking
dude.
or what.
I think it was funny though because Cody was checking on how much I was going to have to drink. I didn't realize it was because we were in a hot box. He knew that. Hey,
Yeah.
trust me, you're going to sweat more than you think.
Yeah, you sure you don't want to drink?
Oh man.
You might want a couple waters.
Is it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Yeah. Dude, if it's already turned down, don't worry about it. We can wrap this up soon anyways. We're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah. Wrap her up.
We've been sitting here for 2 hours talking.
Crazy.
Time really does fly when you're just chit chatting.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
I feel a small cold breeze right now.
Air conditioned air. It's definitely not. It is warm over here.
Well, if it is out,
It's usually freezing in here. Is the only reason I asked.
If it is out, I know it's a drive, but you guys are more welcome to come down to the house. Like air conditioner.
Why would I come up there? I got air at my house.
Dude.
No. Cool, man.
Well, we can wrap it up. It's cool.
Yeah. Appreciate you to have me on.
Of course, man.
Yeah, you can
Me
get
too.
right on
That was-
airtime.
It was a good time.
It was fun.
We can do it again.
And by the
sometime.
way, just so that you guys all know, Phil Collins has 2 arms.
I kind of figured you did, but
Yeah, just trying to see how far you would take that.
I had to look on Wikipedia to make sure.
Yeah, 2 armor.
Cody's in there changing it. He's one arm. You can edit. Now he knows you can edit Wikipedia.
Change the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Incredible source.
If you're still listening right now, that's tight as You're a real one.
Yep.
Thanks for coming out and
Probably very few here right now.
checking it out. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, yeah. See you next time.
See you later, y'all.
Peace.
Street life used to be on, straight up hustling till the break of dawn. Taught me how to do wrong right, everything inside. But somehow things started to change. Try to get us straight up out of the game. You couldn't see